Hey everybody, it's Josh with Resort TV1, and I am live today, as you can see, at the McDonald's just outside of Disney's Animal Kingdom. See the roads over there and the buses going by. So we are here today actually to show you how close some of these neighborhoods are to Walt Disney World. So we thought this would be the easiest place to start, where we could get in and out very quickly. Plus some people said they wanted to see this McDonald's anyway. So we're gonna start from here, and we're gonna drive around and show you some of these neighborhoods. So hey everybody, first of all, before we get too far into the video, definitely be sure to hit that red subscribe button. We're going to try and do different things like this a lot more now. So hit that red subscribe button right below the video if you like to see Disney World and all the things around. Also, be sure to hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time we go live or have a new video. And also be sure to follow us on social media. We're Resort TV1 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And this video is actually sponsored by our friend here, Victor Nawrocki, who is our realtor and who is also, again, a sponsor. He's been a sponsor for a long time. He is all decked out in this Toy Story vest, and he's going to show us some amazing neighborhoods, just literally just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Walt Disney World. Before we do, though, let's take a look at this McDonald's. And actually, if you want to get in touch with Victor, it's the top link in the description. It's disneyatyourdoorstep.com. Very easy to remember, disneyatyourdoorstep.com. So let's go check this out. So people have been saying they want to see this, and this is a very eco-friendly McDonald's. Now, the indoor dining room is not open, so we won't be able to go in, but we can walk around it a little bit. It says this restaurant features pavers that allow rain to drain into the ground, which is cool. That way there's less runoff. So you can see, this used to be this giant McDonald's with like an oversized like fries and a Coke and a burger and things like that. Hello Stop Leaf, hello Tana, hello AJ Van. So yeah, so I just thought it would be cool for you guys to see this. Nothing's open in here. You can see all the tables are marked off. You're not allowed to sit there. Even the cushions are gone. It looks like there's supposed to be cushions here. And this is the coolest thing. Check this out. So this is a skylight that provides shade and energy. So check this out. This entire area, this entire ceiling is a shade. So it's open for drive-through. The McDonald's is open for drive-through. Hello, Archangel. Jen is not here today. She's having a fun day with Dale. But look, those are solar panels. Every single one of those is a solar panel. So they're literally trying to make this, I think it's pretty close to net zero carbon emissions. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Katie. Yes, yeah, they like your mask and your outfit. Yes. But you can see we're not allowed to sit here right now, but we can kind of check it out. And we can look inside, but we can't go in. You can see it says it's closed. So what does this one say? This restaurant was designed with windows that breathe, taking advantage of Florida climate to save energy. If you see them moving, be careful not to touch. Oh, okay. Wow. We don't touch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not open. So
not open. But you can look inside a little bit. See, here you go. You can see inside there just a little. Really, really neat. So there you go, guys. That is the inside. Isn't that cool? And then real quick, this is amazing over here. But yeah, that's a lot of solar panels, and the other side is the same way. So yeah, I mean, it's really cool. I missed the other one, but this is really neat. What's that one say?
This explains the stationary fire.
Okay, so real quick, first check this out, guys. This is a floral McDonald's M. Watching with headphones and sounds amazing. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I installed our new app last night, and the sound quality is up higher than it's ever been. So I don't know if you can hear that through my voice or not. Hey, saw you posting on Rope Drop with Pat this morning. Looking forward to seeing your stream. Thank you so much. Everything starts somewhere. Yeah, Pat is a good friend and a great guy. Yep, definitely, guys, check out Rope Drop. It's really good with Pat. So these bikes, what did they say, Victor? They produce energy?
Yeah. See how much energy you can produce.
So look at this. It even shows like how many
not too much.
How many kilowatt hours can you produce?
Yeah.
So yeah, so Jenna's not here today, guys, but it's just Victor and I. Suddenly McDonald's I go to seems so pedestrian, I know, right? Energy hand bike, so you can produce energy for the building here, I guess.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Crystal clear, excellent.
Oh my gosh.
There you go, guys. He's going. Produce that energy.
This is really working your food off.
Right? You can work your McDonald's off. It does sound crispy. Excellent. I do love that M though. This is really cool. They literally have plants growing inside of the building.
Yeah, they explain that over here too.
Oh, cool. So everything is really well explained in this whole area. And again, the drive-thru is open, but not the restaurant. And so we probably shouldn't stay too long. But This McDonald's has over 1,700 square feet of plant-covered walls that clean the air, provide a cooling effect, and increase biodiversity. It also has a hidden symbol. I think we can see it.
I hope it's the...
Yeah, those are live plants. You would think you could see it, yeah. It's like somebody needs to come out and weed the wall, guys. No, it actually looks really, really good, but that is kind of crazy.
Really amazing.
So I'm gonna walk around the other side here just a little bit, and then we'll head out to our other destination. See, if you just joined us, you might be wondering, what are we doing right now? We are showing you this McDonald's, and then we're gonna head out to these neighborhoods that are close by. Pat, $4.99. Josh is the best. Oh, Pat, thank you so much. Somebody from your stream just came over here, and he had a great stream at Magic Kingdom this morning. So I know he does that most mornings. So definitely check that out, guys. He's been a good friend that we've met in the last month or two, and it's been really, really fun to get to know him and his stream and his community. So thanks for being here, Pat. So again, this isn't open, but you can really see the thought that went into this. And this is here's some more of the plants on the walls. You can actually smell that McDonald's exhaust there. And then the drive-through overhang is like massive here. Actually, the whole drive-through area is really massive. So a hidden Mickey on there would actually be cool. It would be. Hey, Arjons.
Hey, Arjon.
How's it going? Yeah, so post some caps in the chat for Pat, guys. So anyway, this is cool. Just a neat place. So it's fun to check it out. So hopefully eventually it'll be open. People can go inside, but right now, closed.
I know, it's never been... I was down the first day here, and it was closed.
And it's actually never been... It's never been open because it actually finished construction during the pandemic.
Yep.
So people are going to sit down and eat anyway. All right.
Do you want me to point out where we are to everybody?
Yes. So actually here, this is the intersection of Buena Vista Drive and Osceola Parkway.
Mm-hmm.
And so actually, technically, Osceola Parkway is up there.
Yeah.
So that's Osceola Parkway. It actually goes all the way into Kissimmee. And all the way to Animal Kingdom. So if you don't know Osceola Parkway, that goes from Kissimmee all the way to Disney's Animal Kingdom. So that's that.
If you go straight down here, you go into, this is like Buena Vista Drive.
Yes.
That takes you right into Disney Springs.
Yes.
So when I go to Disney Springs from my house, I come right to the corner of Coronado, just drive straight, and I'm there.
That's it. Yeah, so you can literally go Coronado, you can go, all the way down to Blizzard Beach.
Yep.
All the way down to Disney Springs. So, and then here, if you keep going this way to the end of Buena Vista Drive, you end up at the All-Star Resorts.
Yep.
So yes, this is by All-Star for those that asked.
You could have met at too. I didn't get that.
Oh yeah, Disnerd, 199 McDonald's wall, hashtag McDonald's wall, yes. So Albert, we're not going to the parks today, but we are going to head out and show you guys some neighborhoods close by here. It might lag because we are kind of in unfamiliar territory, but we're going to show you how close you can get to Walt Disney World just by living nearby. So, but anyway, so that goes down to the All Stars and Animal Kingdom down Osceola Parkway the other direction. So that's pretty cool. So let me get in the car here. Victor's going to drive and I will stream with you guys. Yeah, Victor knows the market very well. If I ever lived that close to a Disney park, I'd never get anything done, right? Hey, Octavia. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Maximus. All right, so here we go, guys. So, okay. All right. Let's slide this over here real quick. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, so we are going to be on the move here in just a minute. And Victor's got the right idea. As a realtor, his car has to run all the time, so he's got this hybrid, so that makes it better, I'm sure, on gas. Hey, Beaker and Honeydew, how are you? So the Western Way comes off of Buena Vista, and Victor's going to head down there and show you. If you don't know the Western Way, it's a really great way to get around here.
It certainly is. I'll tell you, in the last 10 years that I've lived here, it's really, really changed.
Yep, that works.
Yeah, we're going to be going soon. So, as you said, if you would hop on here.
Hey, listen, Neil.
To get to Animal Kingdom.
Yep.
Would be over there. Or you'd go here to go to Kissimmee. This is how I'd get to the airport.
JP, that's a good question. What would be a comfortable salary, considered a comfortable salary for a family of 4 to live surrounding Disney World?
Oh, everybody's situation is very different, and I don't like to talk about loan amounts. It gets people very excited and stuff. So, if I'm wrong,
but I will say,
I'd rather have other people say it. Like
yeah,
lenders are the ones that can tell you.
Lender would tell you better, right? But I mean, for me, I can tell you, just for sake of comparison, we lived about 40 minutes from Disney, a lot further away before, and our payment for our house was about $1,000 a month. Mm-hmm. Now it's about $1,500 or $1,600 a month. So that gives you a little idea. Again, we bought our house, a couple years ago now, and the one that we bought before was even before that. So change, but just keep that in mind. Just as a ballpark for us, that's how much we pay. Now your mileage may vary. How we qualify for loans and how you qualify may be different, but that's where we're at, just for a ballpark.
There's the miniature golf and the Blizzard Beach we're passing.
Yep, there's Winter Summerland. Love Winter Summerland and the Blizzard Beach over here. Yep. Love your streams from Nova Scotia. Thanks for being here. So that is Blizzard Beach. We really do need to keep you guys there, take you guys there sometime. Hey, Ollie J. Are we there yet? Yeah, right. Hey, Happily Ever After. Seriously planning to move to Walt Disney World when I retire in the next 15 months. Yeah, give Victor a call. Disney@yourdoorstep.com, guys, because he can help you plan ahead.
I've sold 10 over 55 communities in the last year.
Oh, wow. Oh, here comes this guy's coming backwards.
10 individual homes. So it's been actually 50% of my sales.
Nice. And so this is the Western Way. If you keep going down, this is Buena Vista Drive. If you keep going down Buena Vista Drive, the next thing is Coronado. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to cross World Drive, which is the one that goes to Magic Kingdom. So you're really not that far from Magic Kingdom here at all.
No.
And then you're gonna end up at eventually, past Riviera,
yep,
and Caribbean Beach and all that, and Beach Club and all that. And then you're gonna eventually get to Disney Springs.
Yes.
So yeah.
Now where I live, sometimes I will go up and over past Floridian Way. And go to past the Grand Floridian. Maybe I'll have lunch at the Grand Floridian sometimes. So that's very close to my house.
Yes.
But I live like 1 mile as the crow flies to Disney, but I have to drive 5 miles to get there.
To get there, right.
Up 1 mile over.
You got to go around
down,
everything.
Yeah.
Because of the way the property lines are. Is there anything under 100,000?
No.
Not really, unless you're looking at a trailer type thing.
Yes, and there are some cute ones. I was just looking at an over 55 community where they had a nice little mobile home, 1 bedroom,
Nikki, that's
$77,000.
Yeah, so there are. If you're looking at a trailer, there are those things, and there are apartments that you can rent as well. Somebody asked about high-res condos. We're definitely not going to be looking at any condos today. Here is the Coronado Springs
There's some great
Resort.
condos in Windermere.
Yes, but there are great condos in Windermere. There's a lot of townhouses over there as well, so you can save money by doing those things. But as far as single-family homes, other than trailers, definitely nothing under 100,000.
No, you would want to go further out. You may find definitely a fixer-upper, but that would be an hour out of Disney.
Yeah, you're looking 45 minutes or an hour. Lena, Lakeland.
This is Western Way.
That's right. We just got a home in Hamlin from Victor. We found out about him through you. We can't wait to live near the Magic. Victor's been amazing. Highly recommended from Lena. Thank you so much, Lena.
Oh, wow, great.
Craig, 3.5 years till I move to Long Island. Nice.
Terrific.
What is a safe area around Orlando for families? So yeah, this is where we're taking you. A lot of these areas on the west side of Disney are very, very nice. Winter Garden, Windermere, this area off Avalon Road, Western Way, Flamingo Crossing.
Very kid-friendly Winter Garden.
They are.
Very kid, especially, and Windermere. And very kid-friendly.
This is some facilities and engineering stuff over here. There's a lot of There's actually a road that goes to the Magic Kingdom from over here, but you can't use it because it's only for the cast members to use.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pixie Dust.
I have a cast member that took me down there one day, and it's very interesting.
Sitting at our rental 25 minutes away from Disney, but the market is insane. We can't find our... Yeah, it really is hard.
I'd have to know what their price range is and what their needs are.
Yeah. And yeah, it's not, honestly, it's not bad. So you can, if you want to live close, you obviously you're going to have to pay a certain amount, but if you do live further away, like I said, we used to live in Polk County, the Lakeland area, so definitely it was cheaper. This is the road, Barrel Island Road, goes to the power plant and eventually to Magic Kingdom. You cannot drive in there though, unless you are working there.
No.
Josh, we had an incredible experience with Victor. His help changed our lives. Alyssa and Neil, that's awesome.
Oh, listen, Neil, my favorites. Oops, shouldn't say that.
Oh yeah. Hey, Tiki Man fan. Hey, Octavia. Hey, howdy. Hey, what towns don't allow short-term rentals?
Okay, I know.
It's neighborhoods, yeah, right?
No, it's Winter Garden and Windermere do not allow it at all. Clermont has some communities in it, but it's mainly residential. Davenport, I would say, is almost 50 to 60% short-term rental, as long as Kissimmee. You have to look at the individual community itself, because the community can allow, in Davenport, in Kissimmee, and Clermont, they can allow short-term rental. And you just look at the HOA bylaws. So do a double check, too.
And you can see, by the way, they redid the... it's hard to see from backwards, but we'll see it coming back in. They redid the all the signs here. They're all bright blue. Mm-hmm. How easy for taking money off the table? How easy is it for a foreigner to purchase a property? I would think that
very easy.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a big deal if you have the money.
Here's the thing. It depends on where you're going to get the full financing from.
Right.
If you can get the financing overseas, you will buy it here cash.
Yep.
That's what it'll be, a cash buy.
And here's 429, by the way, guys. That goes all the way up to Winter Garden, all the way down to I-4. Actually goes to Apopka.
If you're looking, email me through Disney at Your Doorstep, and I can give you more information about buying a home from overseas.
Yes.
Okay, now, this is really great. This is a new area that has only come up in the last 2 years.
Literally, it's sprung out of the ground.
Oh, good, I'm glad we got a stop sign. Great. Okay, here we go. To my left is Oasis, which is a new over 55 community that opens up in, I would say, the fall.
And we're talking, guys, we just a quarter mile from the gate of Disney here.
Exactly. So that community is going to be 2 miles to Disney, no more. Closest community ever. In front of me is Flamingo Crossing. This is the new Disney-designed shopping plaza. Now, a lot of the pictures look really great. Right now, I'm just seeing a shopping plaza. I don't see any Disney-esque stuff on it, but around
here, this looks like Grand Floridian over here, this hotel over here.
I know, doesn't it?
Look at that. Go ahead.
Now, in front of me over here, these are the college programs.
Oh, college program housing.
So college program housing, because the other ones have a very bad rap, and they're going away, and these are going to replace them.
Okay. There's the one that looks like Grand Floridian, guys, right there.
So this is Western Way.
And this is Extreme Western Way.
And this road was not here a few years ago. This road is all Disney developed. They're opening up these areas to new construction.
Do they own this?
I believe they do.
I didn't know if Disney owned out this far or not.
Yeah, in fact, I think they owned where my house is.
Yes, over
because
55.
It's all under different names.
Okay.
It's not under Disney's
different
name.
developers.
So,
yeah,
so you really can't tell if it was a Disney company.
Yes, over 55 means over 55 years of age.
Yes, that's the Oasis, which is going to open up. I'm very excited by that.
Kevin, yes, I think Walt's plane is stored in the, I don't know if it's by the power plant, but it's back in the back where guests can't get to.
What?
Walt's plane.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somebody sent me a picture of it not too long ago that they were able to
how nice.
Get back there and see it.
Well, he flew over this area in 63.
55 and up communities, I don't believe they make exceptions, no, for age.
What?
For age.
No, they do.
They do?
Absolutely
okay.
do. When you're buying new construction, they allow for 20% of the people to be under 55. Like the whole house could be under 55. I just sold one.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
However, when you buy a resale in that community, at least one person has to be over 55.
Okay, interesting.
And you can have a child with you as long as they're over 19. I just sold one of those too.
So here is Avalon Road.
So because we're running a little ahead of schedule, I want to take you straight ahead.
Yeah.
Show you something and then turn out, and then I'm going to show you some other.
This road doesn't go through yet, does it?
It does not. And I'm waiting. I'm going to be here the first person driving. So
somebody was asking, does this road go to Clermont? Eventually, this will go to Clermont.
Thank you.
Clermont is not that far from the parks, but right now there's not a good way to get there because there's no, other than Orange Grove dirt roads, there's nothing that goes through.
There's nothing that goes through. Honestly, yeah, nothing.
I'm going to get some friends over 55, yeah. Jennifer, okay, 42 and disabled, hence the question. Yeah, for sure. So sounds like
if you buy new.
Yep.
If you buy new, you can do it because they allow 20% to be under 55.
As a former realtor, I can tell Victor is a true, hardworking, knowledgeable veteran.
Ooh.
Thank you, Sheppy.
And I can tell you are a man of character. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheppy, and thank you everybody for being here.
This is Orange Groves over here. Unfortunately, they're going to be going away. They will be, I believe many of them will be housing developments, business developments, but I'm going to take you through a really special area. Now, here's a community. We're not seeing this today. We're going to see another community today.
And JP, I think that's true. 20% down needed to avoid PMI.
Yes.
That's what it was for us, for sure.
And yeah. But always talk to your lender.
And we didn't do that. We didn't have 20%, so we just did the PMI.
Okay.
Yep. So this is like an old farm road out here, basically an old Orange Grove road.
It absolutely is. I would bet that this wasn't paved until a few years ago.
No, for sure. And boy, you're really up on a hill here.
And when we turn around, you're going to see exactly where we are.
Yes.
When we come up here, remind me to stop, and I'll point out Epcot and Contemporary.
Oh, there are a couple hills around here where you can see all 4 parks.
Oh, yeah. I just sold a house, and I think they're on the live stream. I have the most spectacular view I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, man.
They see Tron. They could see all the way out to Tron.
Oh, wow.
It's insane. So this is a beautiful community. I love the way these people build.
Look at that, guys. So close. From the low 300s.
Yeah, they're probably a little more than that.
A little more than that.
I'll tell you, the signs, they do not change when the prices do.
So where does this end up?
Well, wait till you see.
Guys,
so excited.
Where's he taking me? I don't know. We're going out in the boondocks. Hit the like button, everybody.
In a couple of seconds, we'll be at this great area, and I'm going to show you. Now here, look at these. One thing that I think is sad is eventually these trees are going to get cut down, and I wish there was a way that they could sell.
Yeah.
Just get out and give me most of the fruits,
Yeah, this is so cool.
I love one of those in my backyard.
An orange tree.
I'd have orange parties.
Okay, it looks like...
here we go. This is the most awesome area. Bad connection?
Are we good, guys? We're out in the boondocks. Okay, so here we go, guys. This is the most awesome area.
Okay, look at this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
This here. Okay.
Oh, I see where we are. I see where we are now.
Yeah. This is Clermont.
Oh, you're losing us. Okay. How's the connection, guys?
Okay, we're back. Okay, this is Clermont right here. When this road opens up, which I'm hoping will be very soon.
They just need a little bit more.
It is. It's only 40 feet.
Is this the end of Serenoa right here?
That's the end of Serenoa. There's an over 55 community in there that I've sold 7 houses in. There's a new community coming up here called Serenoa Lakes. Has all conservation and lake view homes. There's another community coming in here, and I'll bet you anything this is all going to be communities one day.
So this is so cool. So hopefully you guys can still hear us. I've got the connection, the quality way down low here, but this is a Clermont community, literally over the trees there.
Yeah.
Actually, we looked at it. We didn't end up moving here, but we looked at this community over here.
Did we go to Serenoa? I don't remember.
We did. Yeah, we did. My wife really liked it. We just ended up. I don't mind saying that because we don't live here, but it is crazy because of how close it is,
Yeah,
and
it was a
that
big
goes.
drive for you.
That road right there, we could literally walk. That road there goes all the way out to 27.
Yes.
US 27. So,
Okay.
all right. Somebody said Josh is being kidnapped. Yeah, I think we're good. They said they're good. Okay, I was able to turn the quality down, and honestly, I know it's going to get blocky for you guys, but honestly, so thankful for our friend fixing our app and for all the resort hoppers that have helped us so that we're able to use multiple cell phone connections.
Oh, that is awesome. I have to figure out how to do that because my cell phone connections.
So this isn't quite Horizon West. This is south of that.
This is Horizon.
Is it Horizon? Okay, all right.
This is Horizon West.
Okay,
sure.
cool. I didn't know that. All right, guys, let me turn the quality back up so it's not quite so blocky. Hold on just a second.
And I'm going to point out some things to you before we get to this community that I'm going to show you.
Hit the like button, Josh's last words.
Yeah. So in front of me, this is a very fine community. I like the way I like every builder has a special technique that they bring to the table.
Yeah.
This one, now here's the interesting thing. Now if you see right back down there, you see how it's block on the bottom and then it is frame on the top. That's the way most builders build.
Yeah.
Now they also fill the blocks with foam so that it's more insulated. So that's what they do here.
So, and I wanted to point out too, somebody said, it looks like somebody's done some research and said that we were just told at least 2 years till they were connect roads due to Orange County infrastructure needs. Yikes.
Yes. Well, we've been told.
Seems like it wouldn't be that far to go. It's like 500 feet or something.
One of the builders, I have learned through this experience not to quote when things are going to be done until I see someone digging.
Right. So let's stop at the top of the hill here.
Yes.
So we're gonna get a panoramic view, guys, of.
In front of us, you could see Spaceship Earth.
Yes. And I do definitely see here, guys, we're going to zoom a little bit. Okay, so you can kind of see there's some parts of Epcot there.
Yeah, if I go
and what I really see is the swan and dolphin.
Yes, there's
the oops, sorry guys, there's the dolphin. I'm super zoomed here. Go just a little further and I think we might be able to see. Okay. Yeah. This one's not quite as high as some of the other vista vantage points from around the area.
Well, you should see the house that I'm selling. Their neighbor can see the Cinderella's castle. So imagine seeing the fireworks there. That's going to be insane.
If I had a house with a view of Cinderella Castle, I'd be just fine.
Well, you know what? My house I bought because of the view. I see the fireworks. I also hear the ferry boats out on Seven Seas Lagoon.
That's amazing.
It is amazing, but I bought it for that reason. You know, there's a couple that have that.
So we've got a couple questions here. Let's see here.
Questions.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to turn.
We see, okay, we were planning to move to Florida in about 4 years. We see a lot of houses that do not have fences. Are houses close to Disney that have fenced yards or dog friendly? Yeah, you're allowed to have a fence, just people don't put it in, right?
The majority of communities do allow you to put a fence in.
They have requirements for what you can do.
Yes, you see, a lot of times if you have a really good view, they don't let you block the view for the other people walking by. So they'll say you could put in a metal slat fence. And then, like, my community allows slat fences and the white PVC fences. Now, this community that's coming up on my right is such a hoot. I absolutely, it just makes me laugh every time I drive in here.
Because it's right next to a sand mine.
Yes, oh, so what? We don't pay attention to that.
Oh, yeah, pay no attention to the sand mine over here.
Pay no attention to the sand mine. Now, this is a new builder. I don't know anything about them yet. I have to check them out. But right past here is Winding Bay.
Yep.
This community has some really decent prices. They're in the high threes they start at. But I'm going to drive through here really quick because this makes me laugh so much. I did a video on this on my YouTube
Mayberry.
channel. Mayberry Drive.
Now you will see, guys, houses are very close together in a lot of these communities. Now these already have fences built in on some of these. Oh, those are models.
Gilligan Court.
Oh, Gilligan.
Down the street is Fonzie Alley.
Oh, jeez.
It makes me laugh. I just cannot stop laughing when I realize this. Because I'm like going, this one really got me. This one up here, Someone Loves TV. Because honestly, if I had the choice of how to name things,
Hello, Parker Show.
I wish I could name, but this one is, this is so cute.
Petrillo. Oh, yeah, like
Sophia Petrillo.
Sophia Petrillo.
Could you imagine?
Somebody loves the Golden Girls.
I know, it's great. Oh my God, it's so funny.
And we're very close to Disney still here, too.
Oh, yeah, you would see the fireworks from right here. Any of these homes would see it from the outside, maybe from the windows.
Yeah, you got to make sure you a two-story home would have a better chance.
Sure, absolutely.
You just visited Palms of Cyrano, and the development told us probably 2 years. Okay, 18 months if lucky. Yeah.
For what?
For the developer at Cyrano is telling people 18 months to 2 years.
They're trying to give the worst case scenario.
Right.
Because
they don't want to be held to that.
Yeah, because they've been telling me when I was originally told 2020. And a lot of it has to do with COVID too.
Yes.
Okay, so this is Misselli Drive. Over there is Nick. Remember Nick Pantero from oh gosh, I love when people let me go and I want to stay. Nick Pantero from oh God.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cheers.
Okay.
And I don't know what this is. Oh, here, Tripper Alley.
Yeah.
Tripper Alley. Jack Tripper from Three's Company. Oh, I just thought that was the funniest thing. I love it.
Possible something to get something in the half to 1 acre range.
Let me tell you. Okay, here's the thing about if you want land out here near Disney, you need to buy an older home.
Yep, you can do that, and you can fix it up or whatnot else. But there are especially up by Winter Garden, and if you just keep going north on Avalon Road, there's some beautiful old homes up there.
And Windermere, obviously, they're going to be pricier, but there's definitely older homes. Now, people don't. I find people don't want to do the fix up. If you have I have a really great handyman now, who can do the fix up.
Is there a Marsha Drive? Yeah, we need that.
These are some nice communities. This one's sold out here. This one is so sold out that they're not going to have new.
Is that Story Grove?
They're not going to late summer.
Wow.
Because they have so many orders.
Yep.
So now, one of the things that's interesting. Okay, we're just a couple minutes behind schedule, but one of the things that's really interesting up here is there is a new grocery store coming in right at this corner. So this community, if you live here, you'll be able to almost take a bicycle to the grocery store.
Oh, wow.
And I just think that is just, and not knowing if things are going to go through. When I originally bought my house, I was told there was a grocery store coming at the corner. They changed things, and I'm very disappointed.
Let's see here. Oh, there we go. I definitely wouldn't want this place right here, like right next to the road, but
yeah, that's weird. So some people.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
So you can test that on there. That's fantastic.
All right, guys. So sorry about that. I had to reset everything. So we should be back now. The area, we're in Waterloo, the area at the front of this neighborhood, hopefully I can show you on the way out. It's beautiful, but it definitely has a bad connection. So I knew that I could get it going once we got out of here. So, all right, everybody, give me just a second to make sure we're good. Victor helped Blue Polo's sister. Awesome. Yes. Okay.
Polos. I don't know who that is. Okay.
All right. So here we go.
Hey, I want to point out something here.
All right, there we go.
What is with my phone? It's just like playing music. There we go.
How far out would Andy? Probably about an hour out, raft of wandering otters. To be under 100K and not in a hot crime zone, you'd have to also be in an older home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. You'll see the Disney fireworks right there. Right there. One of my customers who lives up this way, when they were testing the fireworks, they videotaped the fireworks here.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah.
So you can see them from out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it works nicely.
This is Neil and Alyssa.
So hopefully, yeah. So what town is this? This would be considered Winter Garden. Yeah.
Definitely
Close to Windermere. Hey guys, how's it going?
Who are you? How did you get here?
Well, we don't know because the stream lags, so nobody else knows either.
I was watching you through the blips.
Yeah.
We kind of saw you.
Okay.
I saw the car pass and Neil said, no, it can't be done. But nice to see you.
You too.
How are you?
I just want
Good.
to say one thing, that if it wasn't for Josh, we wouldn't have been moved to Florida.
Yeah.
Watching his stream, because that's how we met Victor.
Yeah.
And we're very satisfied with Victor. We love him. He's great.
We
Thank
would
you.
have never found Waterley.
Yeah, it's a great place. I've not ever been in here actually. I just
Well, welcome.
I drive by it a lot, but I haven't ever been in here.
Welcome to our home.
Well, thank you.
Not all of this, of course.
You guys own the whole place, huh?
If we would love to, we'd give you one.
Yeah, give us one.
There you go.
Okay, so looks like we are still good to go. All right, so
So we're going to look at a couple of models today, and maybe we'll
Oh,
drive
that's awesome,
around or
Julie.
something like that.
yeah, we can walk around and drive with the nice little playground area here. And they've got a model home here. I think we can probably look at some model homes here in a minute. So it looks like our connection has improved quite a bit. We just had to sometimes the best thing to do is to reset everything. So that's what I did. So this is Clermont, 2,489 square
Yeah,
feet.
it's got this. I love this model.
Hey, Arjons.
It's got it's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. And these go in the low to mid 400s.
Okay.
Okay. Now the thing is, it does have a rear entry garage, like we were talking about.
Right.
But and let me just point out here, when you look at the front of the houses, that's what they call the elevation.
Yeah.
So this is something that you can
Sorry.
check when you buy the house if you
Yep.
want the second floor balcony.
Right.
So,
That'd be a nice spot to watch fireworks right there.
oh yeah, you'd see them right that way.
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right over the horizon.
Yeah.
I know, isn't
It's
it
very
great?
close.
And then all these people are coming to see me.
It's amazing.
What about issues with
They
new
love you.
communities not having internet service? So actually, all these I know when we built, like they are all going to have, probably all going to have Spectrum. That's pretty much the standard. Some of them have,
Yeah.
some of them have CenturyLink, but they're probably going to have Spectrum, and they all we were hooked up within a day. So that wasn't a problem for us, which is which is good because our community has really bad cell phone reception. So
Yeah, I'm getting one of the new communities that I have is they're getting fiber optic cable, and it's going to be included in your HOA fees, which I think is great because it saves your money.
right, of course. Let me real quick check and make sure we're good here.
Okay.
What? Josh, I'll turn.
Yeah, because it's definitely in and out just a little bit. So let me know, guys. Yep. So I've never streamed out here before, and definitely it's going to be a little on and off. So thanks for being patient. You love Waterley. That's awesome, Michael.
All right, you're good now.
I think I'm good. Okay, good. All right. So yep.
Watch, Josh.
Arjon said, okay, thank you. Arjon says he's been here. I read that already. Okay, cool. All right. So are we going in?
Yeah.
We're gonna make an attempt anyway.
Now the way this model is built, everything as a package.
Yeah.
Which just it just saves your money in the long run.
Oh, of course.
So you don't have as many choices,
Right.
but you also don't have the high price tag that comes with the
So guys.
Really bad in here.
All right. Well, sorry guys, we showed you a little bit, but it did not. Oh wait, there it goes. There it goes. There we go. I knew we could do it. It just takes a little time. The quality is going to be bad, but you can see we'll give you a real quick tour while we're still live at the kitchen. And this is actually a very similar layout to our kitchen. In fact, it's almost identical. Our house is nowhere this big, but this actually, the little island, I love. It's like a flat island, and then the little corner pantry, fridge. It's very similar design. So, and layout. So here we go. Let's see. Hopefully it says you can see me.
I can see you now.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
It's great. You're coming and going. Just go slow.
Yep. Okay. So again, the quality is low on purpose. Hey guys, anybody want some cereal that's not actually cereal? I don't know if we can. I don't know. We can try. Sometimes upstairs is better. Now, if you said they do block on block, that might make the upstairs worse, actually. But we'll try. All right, here we go. Oh, good. Okay, it looks like I got a little better signal now.
We can go out to the balcony.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so here we are upstairs. Nice little. This is a nice little loft place to work and have a TV area for the kids. It's fun.
Very nice.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
You got 1, 2 bedrooms here, and they're good-sized bedrooms.
And again, these are all models, so that's why they have all the furnishing and all the cool. You know, you're not going to get all these paint jobs and
Okay.
You got to mention it's very important.
things.
These are smart homes too. It's all
Yeah.
wired for smart homes.
Yep, that is important. Yep, mine is also smart.
Right. The
Laundry room.
thermostats are all hooked up through the system.
Yep.
The alarm system. They come with a Skybell video doorbell,
Yep.
which is through the system.
Yep.
You have an option to get ADT.
Yep, we have all that as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's just, yeah. So
It's great.
And my house, that is all extra.
guys, it's going to be pixelated. It's either pixelation or no stream.
It's working though.
Yep, I think upstairs is better.
And you have a nice.
It's working very well.
Yep, it's going to be pixelated. So,
Better
all
than
right.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yep. Be patient. We know the bad connection. You don't have to tell us. We got it. We understand.
Go out to the balcony and talk.
Yep.
I love going out here.
It's a beautiful balcony.
So something like this, as I remember, was like 15,000 extra.
Yep.
But-
So,
Imagine sitting here watching the fireworks out this way. Now, the only thing is, they're going to build a house right here, so.
yeah. Oh yeah. They and that's the other thing. Don't ever assume they won't build a house.
They will.
They will use every space, every square foot in the neighborhood they possibly can.
Yes.
I
So,
think once they're done selling the models.
This one would be, if it was, this one would be between, I'd say, 415 to 450.
about 450. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely is going to be, you know, you're going to pay more in these areas than what you might be used to up north. Now, if you're from the Long Island area, you know, like you guys were, then it's going to be cheaper.
It's way cheaper. And taxes are way cheaper.
Yeah, so
Taxes
it's
cheaper,
going to be
yeah.
cheaper for sure. So it's a difference. You know, coming from Indiana, like where I was from, you know, it's much more expensive. So it just depends on where you're coming from. And luckily, if you're moved down here, the salaries are higher here too to match. You know, so that is another thing. If you've got a double income family, you know, you can manage a lot of these kind of things with the salaries down here.
And the difference is, the house that you can get here
Yeah.
for the price point, if you do live in an area like Long Island, that same house is going to cost you at least quadruple the amount back in New York.
Yeah.
So it might seem expensive to some, but for us to build this house where we live would have been close to $2 million.
Wow.
So when you go ahead and look at that, you say, okay,
That's
well,
a deal compared to Seattle. Yeah.
yeah, you know, I mean, $2 million or what we paid here.
Right.
Who can afford $2 million unless you're a multimillionaire?
Right.
Yep.
No, you
So-
can't for sure. So, yeah, you're right.
And these roofs, Josh, these
Oh, yeah.
are cement roofs,
Clay-
40 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah,
So
that's
on the next
These are the
series.
Emerald homes.
Yeah.
okay. The Emerald. Yeah. Interesting. There you go,
40 years.
guys. Okay.
So if you're buying new, one of the things that this builder does is they already decide what model is going to be on what lot. Okay, so when they do that, they give you, it's an inventory home, and the thing is, in many cases, they will tell you this is the price of this home.
Right.
So that makes it a lot easier when you build from ground up and you get to pick all these features. You're going to be paying more of a premium price for each feature. But
Right.
you get to pick what you want.
Right. And that's the difference. Like, we bought a home that was already being constructed, and it was
Yes.
it was much cheaper for us. And honestly, what we bought was at the top of our price range anyway, and that's fine. And we're happy with where we are. But I think that's and no, I'm not. Some people are asking. I'm not moving. This is Victor just showing people some neighborhoods here. So, and we also understand this is not in everybody's price range. So we can show you other things on other streams. But we do hope that you enjoy just seeing what's out here, even just for fun.
If you follow my my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
I go live at communities that are from 200,000 to 2 million.
Yeah. The cost of housing is so inexpensive there, Jasper Canuck says. Yeah, so maybe Canada things are more expensive. All right, so we just built a D.R. Horton home. Very pleased. Awesome. Well, let's head out of here. We're going to have to head out kind of quick, so I'll close the door. That way we don't
so far.
lag out again. Yeah, so it gets bad downstairs, though, so we're gonna head down here.
All right.
See if we can go quick here, guys. And once we get back outside, I can increase the quality. But the reason we have all these updates to this app is because I want to be able to do things like this with you guys where I can keep a stream going. We can keep a stream going without having to just shut it down. Because, pixelation is better than a spinning circle. So,
Now, this
all right, let me turn this up a little bit now.
has 3 resort-style pools.
Yeah, somebody's asking about that. Hey, Chomps.
It has 2 gyms. There's a miniature golf course. There's volleyball. There's, what else do they have?
A fishing pier,
Fishing pier.
dog walks,
Dog walk.
dog parks.
Yeah.
And the name of this neighborhood, CH, is Waterley. It's right off of Avalon Road, which is very close to both 429. Actually, you can see 429 from here.
One of the things Neil told me is when we looked at this house, he didn't realize how close it was to Disney. Now it's like
Yeah.
a short drive to Disney.
So it's very close to Disney. But
3 miles.
here's a couple other things, because I know the area really well as well. So 429 is one of the main north-south arteries here in Central Florida. It's right there. You can literally see it. That's 429 where those cars are driving down there. So then, or actually maybe you can't see it. That's Avalon.
That's
429.
Avalon.
Oh, I'm sorry. 429 is 429 is on the other side of the apartments. Anyway, it's very close, and you can drive straight up to, again, like Winter Garden, Apopka, or all the way down to I-4. So if you want to go down to the beach. Oh, are we spinning? Hold on, guys.
Okay, you're back. You're back.
Yep, there we go. Look at that. That was fast.
One of the, So like when people say, "Oh, I want to be further out from Disney," well, it depends on what road you're going to take to get here, because if you're taking the I-4 from Lakeland, like you said, you could have a real problem.
Well, and if somebody asked about Davenport earlier, Davenport is fine. The communities are fine, but the exits at Davenport are super oversaturated. They're working on it, but it's going to be probably 5-10 years before they fix it.
They're working on it, but I don't see any shovels in the ground at all.
No,
I don't
no.
see anything.
So somebody said, "Can you buy a house?" Let's see, 429,000 is unrealistic for a lot of people. Yeah, I agree, and that's why, again, you can, this may not be the right spot for everybody, or it might be that you can go, and live further out. Like somebody said, they live an hour away, and that's fine. And maybe you don't go to Disney every weekend. Maybe you go. Yeah. Lakeland is a big city, not too far from here, that has a lot of inexpensive houses. You'd have to be careful. Some of the neighborhoods are not as safe there. But you got to, so there are places people can live. Somebody else said, "Can I find a home close to Disney for $350K to $375?"
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would suggest Clermont.
Yeah, Clermont is good.
Clermont is great. Now, when that road gets through, I think things are going to change.
Yeah.
But right now, I just saw a nice 3-bedroom that was listed at $300. It went in a day.
Yeah.
But it was sold. I mean, it was there. There's a nice, I don't know if it's 3 or 4 bedrooms in Clermont right now that is listed at $350, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I sold one of the neighbors' homes, so.
Well, there are smaller models here also, Victor, right?
Oh yeah.
And townhouses. There are.
And actually, there are places around here you can get something, the base model, for $300.
In Waterley.
Yeah, that is not the
depends.
base model.
Right.
Yeah.
If you models with one level, and the lot premium, a lot has to do with the lot the house is on also.
Exactly.
Thanks, David. He says, information, I love it, information overload. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, give you guys as much information as possible.
For example, there's townhouses in the low 300s.
I saw the townhouse.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can also get a townhouse, and then you're going to be in a more reasonable price
And
point.
don't forget that there are resales
A lot of resale
in the area. Most people go towards new construction, so
Right.
use that to your advantage. I went to that one house that was, well, it was
Castle going to be listed.
so there was like, you go into the house, and I love when I see how resales that they didn't do any work to them. And so, and what I see in that case is that's when people get a good deal.
Right. And so, yeah, hour and away, that's a big trade-off. Yeah, so that's the trade-off you have to make, though. There just aren't cheaper prices here. Let's see. There was something else I want to answer. Solavita in Poinciana. Poinciana is really rough as far as the neighborhood, and as
You
far
can say it, I can't.
Solavita. I don't know that neighborhood. I just know Poinciana can be very tricky.
I've sold 3 houses in Solavita. The people are very happy in there.
Okay.
Now, what I would say about it is, yes, but
A lot of traffic.
it's 45 minutes to get. Sold a house.
Come on now, guys.
I sold a house in there 3 months ago for $150.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get that? And it's
Yeah.
a beautiful gated community.
That's really
Now,
good.
it needed work. It needed new floors. Anyway,
Yeah, go ahead.
it needed work. It needed
Yeah.
new floors. But now I bet she could get $220 for it if she sold it after she did her work.
Right.
So, I mean, it had a screened-in lanai. But they didn't want to do any work to it. So I just saw one there that was like one something, a cute little 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
So it's a great community, and new construction there is in the 200s. So that's good too, and it's a great builder.
It all depends on how close you want to be to Mickey Mouse.
Exactly.
You have to make that choice.
Yep.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the reality of the situation is, Disney and these builders know they can charge a certain amount of money being close to
Sure.
Disney, and that's just what it is. So now this is a very large
But
home.
don't forget about that they also paid more money for the land
Right.
when they bought it because of its proximity. So they were in the
course.
same situation that the buyers are in. Now, this community, they bought this land 20 years ago. They're
Yeah.
making a killing. But that's
So guys, we're going to do the best we can in here, and we'll see what happens.
this is North Haven.
This is a 3,900 square foot home. What's the price on this? Hopefully it'll
I
work.
don't have to look this up.
This
And
is their biggest one.
everybody-
This is the biggest house.
Yeah, just hold on to your hats because
This is going to be expensive, guys, but this is
This is an emerald home.
yeah, this is top of the
This is
line
in
for this
the-
neighborhood.
Give me the prices on these. The thing is, a lot of these things. By the way, this community has homes in the 350s as
Yep.
well. Those are the Laurel models.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if he gave me the price on this. He gave me so many prices of stuff that I'm not going to see today. But none of this. Okay. Well, this is going to be in the 600s at least.
600s. Okay. Less than I thought. I thought it was going to be closer to 7 or 8. So
Yeah, it might be.
Well,
Well, it depends on when you buy.
Other builders,
I love this. This is a butler's pantry. It's my favorite part of any home. I don't have one in mind.
yes, there is an HOA here for sure.
Oh yeah, the HOA runs between 200 and 216, and it depends on your lot size because landscaping is included.
So they do the landscaping.
Yeah.
That's
you don't
nice.
have to pay for anybody to do your lawn.
Yeah. And then here's the primary bedroom.
This is the first floor master.
Yeah. Oh, this is. I love when I see a model and it has the same quartz that I picked.
Quartz is nice. Thanks, Janet. And again, thank you for being patient with that. So Gaston, there are certain things Victor can't say because he has a realtor's license. I don't have one, so I can say whatever I
Do you
want.
have a personal opinion on
so-
something that's my
So as far as school districts go, this is a great school district. And these areas, now here's what it is, and this is anywhere you go, the more you pay, the better the school district.
Right.
That's just facts. And so that is in consideration. Look at this pool, by the way. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they don't.
Can't go out there, but I can show it through here. Very different type of stream, but very much appreciated. No worries about the lag. Thank you. Well, again, the quality is going to be. I'm just going to go with low quality, guys. I know our hallmark is quality, but hey, we're just not going to lag. So just stay tuned in the low quality. You can see what you need to see, but hopefully it'll be fine. I love this dark wood, by the way. Isn't that nice?
Beautiful. And this is a gourmet kitchen also.
It is.
And in most of these...
Look at this master.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yes.
The Emerald homes have gourmet kitchens.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
And this is gorgeous. I mean, this whole thing, it's a very large room. It's got room for a little
Tray
sitting area
ceiling.
over here. Tray ceiling, yep. Actually, our house in Lakeland had a tray ceiling, and it was way, way less expensive than this. But and there's a master bedroom exit out to the pool, of course.
Yeah, no,
So-
a lot of have Tracy?
This is in Waterley, everybody. That is Avalon Road out there. Waterley. Avalon Road goes to Winter Garden and then back south. It goes all the way to 192. Can we open?
We can go and talk. Yeah, we can go and talk about pools. I love talking about pools.
So I'm looking. It looks like you guys can still see us. I'm just going to keep the quality low for right now. Are private pools allowed? Yes. Yes, you can build a pool.
So, yeah, the thing is about pools, and this is a very good question that I get, is can I build a pool? When it's new construction, the builder can tell you, yeah, we've accommodated for a pool in the backyard. When it's a resale, the only way to do it is there's two ways. You have to get a survey and have a pool company tell you.
Nikki said that amount of square footage is unheard of in California. Oh yeah, 3,900 square foot in California is going to be a couple $1 million easily.
Exactly.
So yeah, but no, you're right. I love this, by the way. Is this an infinity hot tub?
Looks like it.
Because the water is overflowing over the top of it. It's beautiful. Look at that. Ah, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're trying our best to give you the best. Oh, wow, this thing's in. Okay, my stream was a minute behind your stream.
Oh wow.
Hey guys, make sure that you're caught up to live. I know we're back outside. I think I finally got the connection stabilized. Famous last words. But this, of course, this is a model. But when they will eventually sell this.
Yes.
And when this sells, it's going to be for a premium because it's got a water view.
And it's got a $100,000 pool.
And it's got right. Is that a $100,000 pool?
That's $100,000.
Without a bird cage?
And there's a lot of upgrades in there.
Yeah.
Well, that's a hot tub.
Thank you, Mary.
There's a gorgeous
Thank you,
pool.
Indy. Is there an alligator in the pool? No, the alligator does not come standard with the pool. But
No.
you're in Florida, so just pay attention
If
before
you
you
buy
get in.
from me, I'll throw an alligator
There
in.
you go. We have one that we're willing to get rid of.
I'll tell you, the sheriff's department. Now, here's another thing. When you're this close to the water,
Yeah.
you really do want to have a fence because that way you know it's going to be much harder. Never impossible, but much harder for a gator to get in. And also, of course, there's drainage and everything else. So it's Waterley. One of the hallmarks of Waterley is that there are these lakes everywhere along the boundaries of the property. It's very beautiful, and you can see actually it goes all the way around over there. So it's a gorgeous area. I do like it.
This
Sure.
is a natural lake, by the way. This is Lake Hickory Nut.
Yeah,
Some of, like where we live, it's a man-made pond.
right.
But even though it's a man-made pond, and in the ponds they do put the fountains, we do have gators that come.
Yeah,
Now, we don't have a fence. We have not seen the gators come anywhere out of the water once. But
Right.
we've only been living here for 5 months.
yes.
Who knows what the future brings?
Right. Well, yeah, I got to watch it. I've seen. Now, granted, we walk around Celebration a lot. You see them over there all the time.
There's a lot by Celebration.
So, and guys, again, I've chosen to make the stream lower quality to avoid the connection issues. So, right now, once we get back onto the road or whatnot, or once we go somewhere else, it looks like I've got pretty good signal right now. So I did turn it up, but it's a beautiful place. So,
Oh yeah. Oh, you see someone out there, and they're
a little boat out there.
Yeah,
This
they
is
got
the
a
main
nice
lake.
speedboat.
There's a little boat out there, guys. So remember, when we're back in Magic Kingdom, we'll have good quality, but we're out in a neighborhood here. We're dealing with cell towers. What area is DVC Sharon? This is Winter Garden. I don't know what's the zip code here.
34787.
34787. So there you go. And Horizon West. And they're actually, by the way, they're building a brand new high school just on the other side of those
Exactly.
apartments
And a middle school.
and a middle school. So they're going to have this awesome school district. Orange County schools are very, very good.
And an elementary school is going to be in phase 3, brand new. They have not broken ground yet, but they have the land set aside. Right in phase 3, there's going to be a brand new elementary school
And a park.
and a park.
There you go.
Yep. My customers bought right on the other side of that.
And they're probably going to build houses right here too, I'm sure, eventually.
Oh yeah.
So that's what you notice in our neighborhood. We're like, oh, they won't build a house there, and they did.
Well,
They built a house everywhere.
Those green boxes are for electric.
Yeah, that's right.
So wherever you see a green box, you have to figure there's going to be a house, and they're going to be at a premium.
No, you're right.
These are expensive lots right here.
Any water view lot, and that's not just here in Florida, any water view lot, you're going to pay more. So we need to go back in this way.
Yeah. I don't know. They say that's going to alarm, but I don't know.
Okay.
And there's a lot of conservation here that nobody is ever going to be building on.
All right, guys, I'm going to turn the quality back down. Ignore the pixels. At least you can kind of get an idea. It's like a Picasso painting or a Monet painting.
And I look much better that way.
Me too. Guys, look at this closet. You could live in the closet.
Yep.
Amazing stream, Josh. If you can't stream without lag and Pixel Pal, nobody can. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you could literally fit a bed in here. I mean, Harry Potter could sleep in here.
Isn't this crazy?
Look at this. You have to look at the shower.
The shower in there.
I hope I can get a connection in there.
I hope
I think
so.
I can. All right. Oh my gosh, guys, it's a his and her shower. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, taxes, I don't know.
You have to assume, and I'm only going based on our house, it's going to be between $7,000 and $8,000 a year in taxes.
Yeah.
For a big model.
For a big model.
$7,000 and $8,000 a year?
Around that.
Okay, so
I'm
that's...
no expert.
Yeah.
I'm only being honest with what we think we're going to end up paying.
Right, yeah.
Because it takes a year for them to assess new construction.
Right, because otherwise it's an empty lot.
Yep.
Super interesting streaming. Thank you, guys. So again, I know the quality is going to look absolutely terrible right now, but it is better than nothing. Okay, I'm gonna risk just a few more bits.
Okay.
There we go. Let's risk a few more bits. Tell me if it lags, and we'll go upstairs. Yep.
So far, so good, Jeff.
So this is a cool little. This is the smart home panel, by the way. We have one similar to that.
That's what we have.
You do have a downstairs bathroom, which obviously for guests, which is nice to have that. Nice wooden staircase. Now a lot of this stuff is going to be upgrades too.
Yes, and some of the upgrades, some of the ways that
Cast iron
the
and-
home aren't available as upgrades, but they do it to show off the home.
Yes.
But I love the way this is because it's got a great big.
The closet would be an apartment in New York City. Look at this, guys. This is like a whole game room up here. Okay, I'm going to turn the quality up just a little more. Let me know if we get any lag.
You're good so far.
There we go. Okay. We might go back to HD here in a minute. This is cool. Anybody for poker? Oh my gosh, look at this view. You would 100% see the fireworks from this room.
Yes.
Straight, just over here out these windows.
This way. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, we're back in HD now. Isn't that nice? But again, big shout out to Dan, who is making it possible for me to even get a stream going in here because I can lower the quality. All right, so here we go. This is cool. Victor is sitting on a high heel.
Oh, yeah.
This is somebody's little princess that lives here. This is Emma. This is Daddy's little princess. Oh, that's awesome. It is funny how they furnish some of these houses. They do a good job, honestly.
Look at the side of the closet in the room, though.
Emma has a great closet.
That some kids have a bedroom that size.
Yeah, like somebody said, an apartment in New York City.
Sure.
So this is a Jack and Jill bathroom, so you go straight through here.
Jack and Jill.
Yep. Where's Jack? Does Jack live over here? Emma lives over here. This looks like more, it's furnished more like a guest room. Mm-hmm. It doesn't really look, so.
And another huge closet.
But again, a beautiful view. That water view is just incredible.
Yeah.
Let me make sure you guys can see that again.
And that brings up a topic is that when you see prices of homes, you got to include the fact that they're going to upgrade you for the lot that you choose.
Right.
So when you see something, you see $550. Well, that doesn't include the lot. That's why I love inventory homes.
There you go.
That's the price.
We got an inventory home.
And not furnished either. Yeah, somebody said, homes are not furnished, and we learned this the first time we bought a home, they're not the upgrades. So like you're not going to, if you want the cast iron, wooden, everything, stairway, it's going to be this, you're going to pay for it.
Yeah. So sometimes it's better to do certain things it's better to do later on.
And so you might be able to pay somebody to put something like that in if you really want it later.
Yeah. Right. You're not going to get wooden stairs.
No, you're not. No, because
it's going to be carpeted.
stock it would be carpeted, and what would the railings be without the upgrades here?
It's walls.
Sometimes they put walls.
Walls.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we had at our old house.
Walls.
Yeah, exactly.
And again, I'm never going to probably have money or need to afford a house like this. But at the same time, if you can, fantastic. But if you can't, there are other options. And if we do this again, we'll do it from maybe a community where it's a little bit lower.
We can go out to Clermont.
Yeah, and show you some places in Clermont that are still 25 minutes from the park, still pretty close.
Exactly.
So you can still get close. I mean, if you want to get super close, you're going to pay a little more. I bought my house from Victor. I highly recommend him. Donna Jaworski says. Victor knows Donna.
Yay, Donna!
Hi, Donna.
Nikki says, get out of my room. Wait, I thought you were Nikki, not Emma. All right, we're going to go outside so we can get a good connection out here. Now, let me know how the signal is, guys. I'm kind of trying to watch it on my other phone, but isn't it crazy, though, that I'm using two different connections at the same time, and it's still barely enough to keep the stream going.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are, everybody. We're back outside. Okay.
So we're going to go over to a Belmore.
All right. Cool. That's a different design.
Different design. It's a one-story home.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna go see a one-story. So obviously it'd be cheaper.
Sales guy who helped me sell these.
Sweet.
I've sold 3 units in this community. They're extremely
Yeah.
happy with them.
There he is. The one and only.
So we're going to go over to the Belmore now.
Okay.
Go take a look at that.
Yep.
So,
All right, great.
great.
I'll be right there.
Okay, I got the prices here and everything. Come in if you have any.
Oh, I will. I'll be
Okay,
right there.
great. So they currently have some Belmores available in the 500s.
Thanks, Gaston. Okay.
Now the reason they're in the 500s is because
Oh, they're more than that two-story we just looked at.
What?
The two-story over here was 4 something. The one that we
Yes.
looked at.
This is a lot more square foot.
Ah, it's more square foot. Okay, got it.
It's, well, no, actually, it's 2,100 square feet. It's bigger lots.
Bigger lot. Okay. So this is Seacliff. That's a little bit different one. That's
I
Signature
love this
Collection.
model.
Yeah, that is a really nice.
This is 3,200. This is the one I was thinking of. But I like the bed. I like my primary bedroom on the 2nd level. So I don't like to be on the ground level.
I'm all about the single story. Yeah, we bought a single story, and it ended up again being more expensive than the same square footage in two-story that we had before. So
I find myself going up and down the stairs.
up and down a lot. Yep.
20 times a day. I look for my phone. It's always on the different floor.
Yep. Have we been to Windermere K yet? Or Key? No, we haven't, but I'm sure Victor knows that area. Thank you, Wendy B. I appreciate it. Signal's perfect. Thanks, Aaron.
Oh, great.
Does the humidity level have any impact on carpeting in houses? Mold issues? You just have to keep your air conditioner on.
Yes.
That's one thing in Florida. Even if you keep it on, like, say if you're going on vacation, you keep it on 78 or 80, you can do that and save money if you're gone, or if you're at work, you can turn it up. I find, though, from living here for a while, I leave the air, if we're going to go somewhere, I might leave it closer to 76, because if you turn it up too high, it costs more to bring it back down when you get home. So it's almost better to not be going up, down, up, down, up, down all the time with it.
Good point.
Yes, it's a ranch style. Well, not quite a ranch style. This is
One story.
one story, yeah. But yeah, so
Yeah. The good thing about when you're looking at homes, when you see the garage in the front like this, you know you're going to have access to the backyard.
yes.
When you don't see it, like in the other one, they had a very limited backyard space.
I'm kind of
So if
surprised.
you're kind of thinking of putting a pool, you
Yeah.
need to see the garage up front.
Right. Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, you can't. That's a good point. There are neighborhoods over here that have the garages in the back. I personally don't like that at all. But some people do. Some people like it more like being in a city or being in town. It is interesting they landscaped in front of this is a model home, so that's why there's, you were like, why are there shrubbery in front of the garage? But it does make it a little hard to pull in. And they will sell all these, and they will eventually take all this landscaping out, put driveways in, and make these
Exactly.
suitable for moving.
Yeah, just for showing right now.
Yep, it is. So thanks again for being here, Donna, and all the moppers. I'd rather have hardwood in an area as much humidity. Yeah, Sarah, no, honestly, we had a little bit of trouble with humidity in our house, but we got a dehumidifier, and after about 6 months, everything dried out really nicely. So,
Yeah, I think one of the issues is some of the times when you buy a new house, that house has been open for 6 months through the building process.
and it's rained and rained,
so my
and
issue
yeah,
was not that, but my issue was the bugs,
right.
because I had every sort of bug in the world in there. Now it's gone.
So-
They're all gone.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so okay, so the cost of this one you said was about 500.
This one on a premium lot is $550. Without now, and there's one at $508. That's So when you
Yeah.
get a premium lot, you get a view like that.
You get a view of the water out
So it's a
here.
matter of, do you want that? Do you want that type of view?
So what would be a base model for this one? They don't have one available, but it would be right at 500 or maybe just a little
We'll
lower.
talk to Jess when
Okay.
he comes in.
Love this stream, especially since I'm thinking about moving out. Awesome.
Great.
All right.
At DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com.
That's right.
Okay, so let's take a quick look. I love this model, the way it's laid out, because you have 2 bedrooms here with a shared bathroom in the middle.
It's very similar to our floor plan. We have the two right in the front. Very
This is lovely
similar.
also. We've never been in these models.
So let me know how the connection is in here, guys. It looks like it's a little better over here, but I am going to turn it down just a little case. Bring me a shrubbery. That's right, Jay. You know oh, now we're lagging. Okay, hold on, guys, just a second.
Yep. Again. Absolutely. So far, you're good.
Okay, I just had to turn it down and we're fine. So there's the bathroom, and this is another room over here.
This model starts at how much?
500,000.
Okay.
So this is a nice little, somebody's got it set up
With everything.
as an art studio, which is really cool. And this is a 4-bedroom, correct?
4-bedroom, 3-bath.
Okay, yep.
Here, this bedroom over here, I
This
think
is the
really
Belmont.
nice.
This is the floor plan that I have in phase 1.
What did you do in phase 3?
And
They made
you
me
have
wait till
a full bedroom here,
my
and then you
anniversary
have a
is
bathroom
April, so I'm now in my.
with a step-in shower over here.
Oh, wow.
I have to be 4 years.
Nice.
So that's where, grandma lives.
Yeah, but it's, you know what? You said they were going to make new models over there. We didn't
No,
see anything.
no, we didn't.
So the bigger one didn't come.
We're getting ready to release lakefronts. You know, at the end of this street.
We know that.
Yeah,
There's a laundry over here.
about $1 million plus.
Okay, guys, so it looks like we're got to go real low quality in this one because we're on a bottom floor here, but it's very nice sized living room. I actually like the layout of this a little bit better than what we've got,
I sold
because
one
you've
of
got this
these.
beautiful living room that bleeds right over into the kitchen.
I sold one of these that has an overlook of the fireworks.
Two garages.
That's funny. My parents have the same Bon Appetit sign in their house. Mom and Dad do. All right, so and then you've got this really beautiful, of course, the tray and everything on the ceiling. That's an upgrade, and the railings and the what do you call the chair rail and everything is an upgrade.
Yeah, this is actually not available as an upgrade, but they put it in just for show.
Okay, so you actually would have to pay somebody, a
Yes.
carpenter, to put that in, or a contractor, I guess. Okay, guys, so we barely have any signal in here at all. So we are Pixel City, but you can still see it. You can see it. It's just Pixel City. Well, there it goes again.
It's all, if you can hear the voice, you just stay still.
Yep.
That's what I do when I'm having trouble.
Yes.
So,
And then
nice
again,
big
master bedroom.
tray ceilings, and a beautiful bathroom over here.
Garage space can easily be turned into a workshop. Yes, it can. And of course, if you live here, you can get some Wi-Fi and you'll have a good signal. So, and a nice master closet. So, definitely more, smaller areas in some of these places because it's a 1-story and it's it's definitely less expensive, but they're beautiful for sure.
That's what we got in New York. Oops, sorry.
All right, so no, you're good. So, no, you're totally fine.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. The what?
Gourmet kitchen.
Oh, okay. So explain, because it looks about the same layout as mine.
Victor's a genius with that.
Gourmet kitchen
Oh, got that. Okay.
means
Yes.
That the oven has been raised. That's the minimum.
Okay.
But it also could include over the hood.
Okay.
Over
Vents to the
stove hood.
outside.
Yes, that vents
That
outside.
vents. Oh,
That's
nice.
the important thing.
Yes, and
yeah.
I cheaped out on my sink. I wish I had gotten this sink.
Is this-
This is an upgrade.
Is
Just
this-
so you know.
I know.
We have a beautiful stainless
No lag. Okay,
steel
good.
sink
Thank you.
that was included in our house, and it's just as big as this. We bought an inventory home,
Right.
Yeah.
so, but we're very happy with it because if something drops in there, Victor, and nicks it,
Yeah.
you can't dent stainless steel. You can't break it.
Yeah.
So we're happy with the stainless steel.
I cheaped out though.
I
I
have this in
wanted
my
this.
Belmont. I love it.
Yeah.
It gets dirty. I gotta clean it
So,
more often.
yeah.
Are you guys seeing? Okay,
I
we're
didn't
sort
like
of
it
seeing
because
it.
I had one that was
Is it working on yours?
always poured
Well,
bleach
I'm
on.
behind you.
Oh, we're behind a little bit.
We have a little bit. Let me restart it.
I better go back out. We're gonna go back out because we're not doing too well right now. But this is really cool. Maybe I'll show some of it. But yeah, I like this floor plan for sure.
I never came, you never showed us the models or anything, you only in that other one. And you just showed us.
We went to the house.
I think we showed most of it.
Oh, you saw it.
Yeah.
If you want to see it, go to my YouTube channel.
Yep.
So I've got you could just look Belmore. I've got a beautiful video on it.
All right, guys. Let me know if we're back. We're back outside now. We should be good. I'm gonna get the quality going. Yes, I know it's potato vision. I get it. There's not much I can do about that. Okay, let's see if we're outside now. Where are we here? It really was potato vision. It's funny. It's like being underwater. We've been here before, Victor. Oh, cool. All right, guys. Oh, you're showing the gourmet kitchen now. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's a little behind, so now we're outside. I'm going to crank it back up to the better quality so we can get a better picture in here for you guys. So yeah, it's nice. All right, so potato vision over. Yeah, it actually, so the cool thing about this app is it buffers up the data, and so when I get back out to a better area, a lot of times it'll spit it back out into the stream.
Oh, okay.
If I get outside, that's why I want to get outside, because all the stuff we just said, I think is actually on the stream now.
Great.
So, oh yeah, and now it just we're back outside now. Okay.
Perfect.
Just rewind 20 seconds. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Well, yeah.
Does anybody have any questions?
All right, guys. So now we're outside and you can really see and hear us. What questions do you have right now for Victor? Again, we understand 500,000, not in everybody's price range. It is not in mine. And I am a teacher. So, but there are options for you. Other places, Clermont, again, we can go somewhere else next time. And there are rentals, there are townhouses, there are lots of things. I don't really recommend renting though, because you're going to pay more than what you would pay for the house, correct?
You pay more than you can, in many cases, pay more than your mortgage would be.
Yes.
But if you don't have the down payment,
then that may be the option.
Eligible for an FHA loan, you may need to take a year to save.
Right.
But you can't really save if you're paying $2,000 a month for, rent.
My mom and dad said they have a big house next to them. Theirs is moderate size, but their house next to them just got rented out for $3,500 a month.
Well, that's a steal.
Yeah.
Honestly, in that part.
In that area, yeah.
Yes, that's a steal.
But still, think about $3,500 a month. You could buy that house and pay less. It's something to think about. If it was me, I would probably find a townhouse or an apartment if I was going to save up money. Because that's what we did when we moved down here. We lived in an apartment for a year.
Yeah.
And then we're able to save up a down payment and get going there. Mm-hmm. I know this is weird, but I love crotons. I think they're wonderful. They also die every time it gets cold. Oh. So, okay, so we got questions here. So let me see.
Great.
Are people, let's see. All right. No, so Dan, I know that's kind of a weird comment, but no, so Alyssa and Neil are friends of ours. They're people in the stream. So, and then the other guy they were talking to was the salesperson, and Victor, of course, is the realtor here. Yeah.
Alyssa and Neil bought a house through me. Here.
Oh, listen, Neil. Yeah. So they bought a house in this neighborhood. That's why they're here. They're talking about the different aspects of the neighborhood and things. So, Yep. We got the gist. Okay, good. I'm a retired teacher here. What neighborhoods to look for?
Well, I don't know. It depends on what your budget is, really.
Yes. So like Alyssa and Neil are retired teachers too, but they lived in Long Island, so they were able to sell their house for more.
Yes.
So then their dollar stretched further down here because they sold their house for a lot more than what you might sell it in the Midwest. Mm-hmm. So they were able to take that down here and get a really nice house.
Yeah. So you got to think about the thing is, people always ask me, what can I buy? And I go, well, what have you been approved for?
Right.
And then the next thing is, well, I don't want to talk to a lender yet because I'm not ready.
Right.
Well, I'm going to go get your hopes up.
Right.
If I don't know your price range.
Right.
So it's better the way you save money is by knowing what your price range is. And I find that some people get discouraged. Wait a couple of years. Gone up last year alone, over the last couple of years, that was going to destroy the market.
We'll go back over here. The signal's better over there.
COVID, we thought, was going to destroy the market, and it hasn't because the interest rates are down. So the interest rates are extremely low right now. I mean, I don't know how they could get lower. God forbid they do, because that would mean we have another catastrophe.
Right. Real quick, CH, $5. Love this type of stream. Thanks. Thank you so much, CH. Appreciate that. Okay, so there we go.
I do these streams every week.
Yeah, so if you go to DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com, he has the links to all of his socials. He does these on Facebook normally. Communities.
Facebook and YouTube.
Yep. really walked a little bit further away and got better signals. So
It might be the houses are blocking us.
could be, I don't know where the tower is.
I don't know either. So right here at the entrance is going to be a new grocery store.
Okay.
Down this street is a new shopping plaza. Up Avalon is a great Hamlin Town Center, which I don't know. Have you been there?
Yes, yeah, Hamlin. Yeah, Hamlin
They've
is
got-
up off of New Independence
They
Parkway.
got the Sinopolis movie theater. They've got a Walmart. They've got a whole bunch of different eclectic groups of restaurants, from fast food to higher end.
Right.
They're going to have a Capone's restaurant and a Ford's Garage. Supposedly, we've been waiting for that, but definitely right up there is like, so you've got everything at your fingertips without having to go into downtown Orlando.
Publix. What the entrance you came into by
Yeah.
the fountain.
Do you wanna get like
Within an hour of the lot becoming available,
Well, you know, they used to.
I was out there showing them pictures, and they bought.
Yeah.
And it's
But
important.
it depends. It's the difference.
Okay, guys, we're back.
Between being ready and just thinking about it.
Right.
If you're just thinking about it, it doesn't make sense to go out and look at it.
Well, we just spoke to the gentleman who is Victor's connection through D.R. Horton.
Yeah.
And we're talking to him about the availability of homes here. These homes are selling the second they're put on the market. And literally, they're pulling names out of a hat.
Lottery.
Wow.
Lottery.
Wow.
So if there's 4 homes and 20 people want them, they're now pulling the name out of a hat.
Oh my.
They can't keep up with the inventory for the amount of people that want to live here. Now,
That's crazy.
that does not mean it's cheap to live here. They're way cheaper HOA fees, for sure. But when you talk HOA fee, you must remember, our HOA fee includes landscaping. Back in Long Island, it costs us $125 a month. So if you remove that, the HOA fee now is $75 or $85 a month, which you get a gym, you get the beautiful clubhouse, a huge pool with water things for kids,
Right.
and all the other amenities.
Right.
So you have to even out what you're thinking.
Right.
Because if you pay for a health club, you're not doing that anymore.
Right.
If you pay for somebody to cut your lawn, you are not doing it anymore. You don't have to think about those things.
Right. No, that is nice for sure.
And one of the good things about this community is, it's a very large community, so your HOA fees can afford more.
Right.
Now, if you're not going to use the community features, well, that's worthless.
Of course.
If
Yeah.
you want to cut your own lawn, it's worthless to you.
Right.
So there's other communities that I would recommend.
Right.
In that case, like for example, my community is kind of small. It just has a community pool, but that's all I want.
Right.
Now, can you explain to them quickly? Take care.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
You got it.
You need anything else?
Oh, no,
I'll have it for you.
okay.
Victor, just
Thanks.
quickly
I'm
explain
gonna get
to
you
them.
something.
All right.
Explain to them quickly about the difference between a gated and a non-gated community as far as the assessments.
Oh wow, Donna,
that
that's
go
awesome.
on.
My HOAs are only $38 in a month. Yeah, that's cool.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Well, at a gated and non-gated, you're going to pay more if you've got a guard at the gate, or less if you don't.
Also,
You're responsible for the roads.
if they have to redo the roads,
Oh right.
you get assessed
Yeah.
for paying for fixing things that when you're in a non-gated community, you don't pay. And,
Right.
and truthfully, as you look down,
nobody's here.
there's nobody here because the entrance is so far from
Right.
the road
Right.
that it's very mellow here. It is.
Right.
There's
No,
not a lot
it's
of
also
cars
there's
around.
also not a lot of stuff close to like not a lot of things that you could not within walking distance from here.
No.
Is what I mean.
No, we're going to have the Publix on the corner.
I mean, you're gonna have stuff close, but this is not a walking distance type area
No.
to things.
No, Flamingo Crossing is not walking distance.
Lawn care is huge to me. I never use mine. Yeah, and so let's see. Does anybody else have any other questions here, real quick? Let's see. Where is Pleasure Island? It's not there anymore. Looking good to move to Florida. I would love to move to Florida. Any other questions, guys? Does Victor's service cover Altamont Springs area?
I can.
Yeah, he can cover Altamont Springs, guys.
If I can't, I can get you somebody who's well versed with Altamont Springs.
Yes.
The thing is, I want to point out is
Yes.
that we're all here looking at new construction,
Right.
but there are some resales that are actually extremely competitive to the prices here because they bought maybe 10 years ago and they don't need to get the full price that you get now. So maybe you'd have to change out the carpets, maybe you'd have to paint, but you're still getting a house that's practically new. I like to look at homes that are newer than 2009 because
Right.
they have double pane windows,
Yep.
they have better insulation, they have better roofs. Those are just the improvements that happened in 2009. So
Right.
I like to look at that first. But then, if I can't find anything, then I go a little older. And honestly, the prices are very, very competitive.
Well, that, yeah. Well, for sure.
Phase one is 2015.
So we don't have any.
45 years old.
Yeah, we don't have any condos. I don't think today. Best 55 and up communities.
Best 55 and up. I actually have an article about that on my
DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com.
DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com. Go to my website, Celebrating Florida. It's right there. But there's two that I recommend off the bat, which is the Palms at Serenoa, which is right down that first
We
street
just went
in
out there a little
Clermont.
bit ago. Yep.
And I've sold 7 in there. Come on. Half the people I've showed that community to have bought. That is outrageous. And then there's new community, which is going to be right down there.
That
which
one
is-
that was like a quarter mile from the gate.
oh my God, you could walk to Disney World.
You could literally walk
If
to the
there-
gate, take a picture, and walk back.
if there was a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Victor
Don't
just
do
did a live stream the other night. If people go onto YouTube or his Facebook page,
You're right, I did.
he just did one on Thursday night, which we watched, and we were completely engrossed by it, and it was amazing. Considering we
Hey,
Victor
Justin.
is so great, we've become friendly with him. But you can
Yeah.
watch this, and he went over all 55 and up communities.
There's about 12. I showed about 10.
Right.
He showed about 10, and
Yeah.
you could see the homes, everything, and he explained everything about them in 55 and above communities.
Yeah. Well,
There's
and
a lot of them. And there's a couple of, one of the things I mentioned is there's a couple of over 55 modular home communities too.
Right.
So if you want something that you're going to be a snowbird, that's what you would get too.
yes, for sure. And no basements here in Florida.
No.
There might
We
be.
do have basements, but they're called indoor pools.
Yeah, there might be some place somewhere on top of a hill that might be able to do it, but most places are not going to try it.
Clermont has some, but they would be from the 1940s, 1950s.
Yeah,
I
most
actually
builders
haven't
are not
been
going
on
to
there.
chance it
No,
because
they're not.
you're going to have
Okay.
leakage. So, we had one growing up in Indiana with a walkout, which was nice, but not in Florida.
No.
And the one thing people were asking about HOAs. So our HOA covers. We have a pool, we have a playground, we have a lot of walking trails, and it covers just the maintenance in the community, lights, and everything else. And ours is about $75 a month. We don't have any gate or anything like that, but we do have a pool and we do have a playground. Liam loves, and like I said,
Great.
trails and everything else. So. So really all it covers is the upkeep on the pool and that, plus the lawn care and the landscaping around the community. So plus the street lights.
It's less
Yeah.
than when we had a garden.
Yeah.
We were paying-
Right, we pay, I'm being honest with you, there's no need to lie, we pay $217 a month. It just went up, but they changed landscapers. I never have to, Alyssa never has to think about getting
Yeah.
a lawnmower or yelling at the gardener
No.
for not doing a good job.
No, you're right.
And it's the same price whether you're paying it in the HOA
Right.
or you're paying somebody privately. So
Right.
it's kind of like the choice is yours unless you choose
Right.
to do it yourself.
Well, in some neighborhoods like ours doesn't offer that, so
Right.
I do mine myself. It
There you go.
literally takes an hour and it's done. I don't have a big yard.
The drawback of high
So-
HOA fees, even if you do, is that you have to report this when you're buying a home new to your lender.
Yeah.
What you think your HOA fees are going to be. So
Right.
here we have that it's going to cost you an extra $200 a month. Even if that is a savings over what you normally pay, the lender is going to mark down, okay, HOA is $200
Can you
a month.
afford it?
Yeah, and it goes into what you can afford because they're looking at your debt to income ratio.
Right.
And so if you tell them, well, because I have communities, there's communities that the HOA fees are $1,000 a month,
Right.
which
So-
is insane. I haven't sold.
Oh
one
no,
of those
no,
yet.
I would never. No. So okay. So question, real quick. Is there anything else we can look at in here? People are asking if we're going to move on. So are we?
Well, do you want take a quick drive around? and
We can
you
take a
just
quick
take
drive
look right
around and
back
then
to
head,
your-
and then I can head back
Sure.
home. So yeah. So but anyway, yeah. So well, thank you, Alyssa and Neil, for coming out and saying hi.
It's great to see you, Josh.
Absolutely, good to see you for sure.
We hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, for sure. You guys enjoy this
Absolutely.
awesome neighborhood, and yeah, we'll see you around. Hopefully, you can get passes eventually.
Well, hopefully you'll all see us soon.
Yeah,
One other thing, all that music I sent you,
yeah.
I play from
Oh my
anywhere
God,
from
you
9
sent me
o'clock
the
at
most-
night to 1 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
on the second floor.
Oh yeah,
Nobody
is
hears
great.
a note that I'm playing.
that's crazy.
And I'm one of the loudest trumpet
He
players.
is a
I
loud
know.
trumpet player. Yeah,
So, however these houses are built,
yeah.
I have no soundproofing.
That's crazy.
It's incredible. And the houses are not far from each other.
They're
So,
block on block.
there's something good to be said about the way they're constructed.
Okay, that's good to
Alrighty.
know.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you guys.
Be good.
Thank you so much.
Say hi to Mom and Dad for us.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
So, guys, one thing, yeah. So somebody said they want to see the clubhouse. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I'll show you the outside of the clubhouse.
I have the key.
Oh, let's go then. Well, if there's nobody, if I don't want to keep
I
on
don't
the
know if
baby.
anybody will be there.
It's pretty chilly.
Okay, let's go.
I have the key.
All right, guys, we can probably show you the clubhouse.
People might be in the gym.
What about Golden Oak? So we probably are not going to show Golden Oak just because that is outside of most people's price range. But if you're looking at Golden Oak, definitely, I'm sure Victor would love to sell you a home in Golden Oak, but I don't know.
If you want
How
a
does that
Golden
work?
Oak,
It's about $2 million, right?
they start at $2 million. The thing is, they are closing out. They're in the process of closing out. But you can find resales in there. A lot of times, people who buy resales have stepped up to another home, a larger home within Golden Oak.
Yeah.
98% of the sales in Golden Oak were cash. Can you believe it?
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
So here's the playground over here. So they're going to take us in the
But
clubhouse real
I
quick,
just
and we'll see what we can see here.
sold a house that was half the price of the starting price, and I tell you, it doesn't compare. Golden Oak doesn't compare to it. It is beautiful, spectacular view. It's amazing. So you don't have to be in Golden Oak.
But yeah, no, I think it's just the mystique of actually being on
You have-
Disney property.
You have HOA fees that are $2,000 a month.
Oh,
so
man.
be careful.
Yeah, well, if you have
If you
$2 million HOA fee, that's not going to be an issue for you.
No, but it's absolutely beautiful. Now, one of my customers said
This is really cool.
this is the clubhouse right
Hey,
here.
Kimmy.
Now here is these are the townhomes that start in the low threes.
The townhomes in the low threes. Okay, cool. So they don't have a model on those, probably.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do.
I
Okay.
can run over and see if it's open.
Because it looks like there's a very small one-story right there. That's probably their probably their
that
smallest model.
Okay, that is a Laurel model.
And how much does that go
can
for?
tell you.
That's the lowest in this neighborhood.
this-
What's your entry point?
That would be in the 350s.
350. Okay. So guys, just real quick for your reference, I'm glad we drove over here. So real quick before we go into the clubhouse, this house over here, this is the Laurel, and he said that would start around 350. So so somebody said 325 to 375. That's getting closer to a different price range, which is good. Just can stretch to 1.5. Yes, so not quite Golden Oak then, but that's definitely more than I can do. So anyway, so this one over here, so that is that. And then Victor said that the townhomes are low threes, like 310, 315. So that's the Laurel. It's one story. I don't know how many square feet, but let's go look at the clubhouse. Great stream. Thank you so much. And here's the townhomes over here. They usually do 6 townhomes in a building, most of these places.
I've seen 4 also.
Yeah. And 4 sometimes, yeah. So cool. So you guys,
This is all the playgrounds for the kids. There's volleyball.
that's a nice green area over here.
Right. They actually have, like, they bring food trucks every now and then.
Really?
And they have they had one thing where they had bouncy houses here.
This is nice.
Now, one of the things that people don't realize is now they're doing the mail
Oh.
in
Inside.
A centralized location.
a central.
Oh, our neighborhood is the same, which I'm not a huge fan of that.
No, me neither.
Because there was a mailbox in our old neighborhood was like 10 mailboxes, and so you had to walk maybe 2 or 3 houses down, and it was there.
No, it's not like that anymore.
And now, yeah, no, ours is in this new community we live in. It's right and all in one place. So this is kind of cool. You could literally have a big old baseball game out here or something. Look at this.
Oh, there's tennis, there's volleyball.
And there's a big gazebo over there. Loving the stream. I love looking at model homes. That's awesome, guys.
If they do, go to my page. I do it every week.
Does this neighborhood have a CDD?
No,
It's a great question. If
a great question.
so, real quick,
I'll tell 'em.
give them a synopsis
Okay.
of CDD.
Okay, it's community district development. When a house is being built, okay, so when they buy the land, they have to have the county put in all the roads and the sewerage and all that. So they either pay the county outright or they do a bond with the county. And that is an extra payment that goes into your taxes for maybe 20 to 30 years. You're paying that. But you're going to pay it either way. You're going to pay it in the price of the home, or you're going to pay it in your taxes.
Right, the developer's not going to lose money.
Yes.
No, they're not
Either
gonna-
way,
yeah.
you're going to. So, Solavita, like we mentioned, has it. Celebration has it. Here they do not have it.
Okay, so it's built into the price of the homes then.
Yes.
So this is the club now.
Yeah. So are we able to go in? I don't want to disturb
Yeah,
anybody.
absolutely.
Okay. Thanks, guys. So listen, Neil's with us. They're going to take us in the clubhouse.
Nope. Nope. If we see
There's a
anybody in a
gym in
bathing suit, turn the camera. the
Yeah, no,
other
no.
way.
We go to Disney pools. We're fine.
I saw one person.
So hey, Magical Paradise, how's it going, Justin? I saw you earlier. We were chatting with Alyssa, Neil, and Victor. But thank you for being here, Justin. He had some good tips too, because he was talking about Davenport. And yeah, I love Davenport. You just have to be prepared when you pay less for the house, which is great. You can get nice houses, but you're going to be dealing with more traffic. So that's the trade-off. You know, in life there are always trade-offs to things, and you kind of have to decide what trade-offs you're willing to deal with. So. And yeah, we have a key for ours as well. Not quite as fancy as this, but it is very nice.
Gym is over here. Yeah. Is there anybody in there? There's nobody in. We can go in. I don't want to go in for someone in there.
I'll let you know once
I would hate to have a camera on me in the gym.
Oh, well, I'm really good at not showing anybody.
Great.
Oh, no, there's one person.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go to the side. They're not on.
This way. Right there. That's it.
Okay.
There's a place here for people who have children, so why you would
Look at this, guys. Nice landscaping. Yeah, so you've got over just real quick, you can see the children's area here. The moment when you want to quit is the moment you need to keep pushing. That's good good advice. So, but yeah, the little children's play area, how cool is that?
Alyssa and Neil have not touched a piece of equipment.
I need to. Okay. So, and a lot of these closed during COVID and then they open back up.
Yeah, they were closed for several months.
A question, is it mostly people, you can go ahead, Neil, is it, out of curiosity, can you ask if it's mostly people moving to Florida buying the homes, or if it's people already live in Florida buying the homes?
Everybody I have sold except for maybe you, has been a transplant.
Okay, so a lot of
I
transplants.
sold this area to eat, and then they have barbecues in there.
Upstate New York, stuff like that.
They have a water park.
I love that. Now that is something I wish I had at my house.
See, it's pretty quiet. It's good timing. There's nobody here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
beautiful.
Well, it's 70 degrees. It's considered cold.
And then in the back there's beautiful water.
That is a great saying, isn't it? So look, guys, there is a beautiful water fountain over here.
That's phase 3 on the other side.
Ah, okay, way back there.
It's all the way on the other side.
Yeah.
This is still phase 2 over here.
One nice thing, and of course, you know, a lot of people, unless they live right next door, would drive to the clubhouse, of course. For us, actually, we have a little walking trail. We're close enough to walk, which is kind of nice, but not
can
everybody
walk
is.
here.
You can walk here, yeah, depending on where you.
Trail from our house.
Okay.
There's barbecues over there.
A Disney lover, yes. Stream showing houses. Yep. So 300K and under. That's what Victor was saying. We can go over to Clermont and show you guys some houses like that for sure.
Yeah. Remember, we're looking at new construction. New construction comes at a premium price. There are a lot of resales out there. I just can't get permission to go in and see them.
We can't live stream a resale because nobody wants somebody live streaming in their house.
Exactly.
And try and understand that in the last year or so, prices have gone up tremendously. So
16%.
if you wait, they just seem to be, Horizon West just keeps exploding.
Yes, agreed.
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful pool. All right, guys.
There's a movie theater in there that's not open now. Oh, no, I didn't know. There's a movie theater, and there's a room to rent if they're partying. Wow.
70 degrees in Ontario. Wow, that's nice. So this is called the Summit. That's the clubhouse. And again, this is D.R. Horton.
And they have two of these.
Oh, two clubhouses.
Well, there's one in phase
Phase
one.
one, which is over there, which is where a lot of the resales are.
Yes.
Phase one.
So I saw a resale in there that was under 500,
Yes.
and it was as big as the one that we saw, that we went to, that was 800,000. So there's really some good opportunities, but you have to do some cleaning. You have to fix things up.
Can you drive a golf cart in this area?
Yes, we should go.
So you can.
We
Okay.
just learned. You ready for this? One of the ladies we saw driving a golf cart got pulled over by a police officer in here, and they said they have to be street legal.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So there has to
You
be.
do need lights. You need a horn. You need seat belts, and you need a license plate.
Yep.
The lady was thrown. I never heard of such a thing.
They gotta be street legal. Okay.
You have to be street legal, so you can get a golf cart.
Up in Old Winter Garden, a lot of people drive around in golf carts.
Hey, only one Kenobi. Hello. Hey, Justin. He says we can live stream from his house. That's awesome. So yeah. So these are the what do you call it? The townhomes. We talked about that. Yep. So anyway, I mean, so there are some different things. What we found when we started looking, to try and move over here closer to Disney is that the baseline, we were lucky to find one where we did, but the baseline pricing was, was really, when we started looking, it was $275, which is close to what we ended up having to pay. But actually it's, $300 now really is the baseline for a lot of places around here. If you go further out, Clermont, like Victor, said, even Davenport you can get less. In Davenport, you just have to be prepared to deal with the traffic. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, so that's kind of.
You might be concerned about the schools.
Yes, I would be concerned about the schools. I'll say that for you.
There are, if you're not,
if you're retired and you're not concerned about schools, yeah, go for it.
There's some great communities
And you don't
out
care
there
about the drive.
There's a community that I mentioned on my over 55 broadcast that it's not necessarily it's not an over 55 community, but it has a lot of the features of an over 55. It's gated, it's got golf, it's got all these great features, but it's got a lower price tag than anything around here.
Right.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
You'd be at $350 for a beautiful home.
Right.
And there are some new type homes that have guest units that, so you can have a living room, a kitchen, and a kitchenette. And they build them there too. Those are still well under 400.
Right.
And so a lot of my customers are saying they're going to combine with their mother or father, their finances.
Right.
So then they can buy a little bit more.
Well,
and
what's happening is there is
golf course
right, and there is a boom of people moving down here, so that naturally the demand goes up, the prices go up. And so, 10 years ago, what we were looking 10 years ago, you could get a house in New Independence for like, 185, 200 maybe, less. Robert Warner's saying 125. Not close to Disney. You're going to be looking at a fixer-upper probably further out.
But there is a golf course near here.
Yeah.
The National Golf Course.
Yeah.
Very
The Orange County. I've seen that.
Dale has played there. We know that.
Yes, he has.
125, it's not unheard of. But it depends on how many rooms you need and if you don't mind it being.
And we talked about earlier a trailer. You can get a trailer, which actually, and I say trailer, you're not talking.
They're modular homes.
They're nice. They're nice, and there's some not too far from us that I think what you can do is
There's one not about a mile from you that's very nice.
Yeah, there's some
In fact,
nice ones.
I wouldn't think twice about some really good deals. You have to power wash it. You have to paint it. You have to.
We're not talking like your old Midwest trailer park type thing. Like I grew up with in Indiana. These are much nicer, and they're mostly retired people in them, so they're taking care of them.
And it's a quiet community.
Yes.
Here is very quiet.
So it is. Yeah, and ours is as well. So
but you know, Winter Garden is huge.
Yes.
So here, Josh knows. You go out, you make a right turn
Yep.
and a left turn, and you're at the Welcome to Disney World sign.
Right.
The
Yep.
most magical place on earth.
Right. You are.
You have to pay for that.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not coming cheap.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
You know, if you can sell your home
Right.
now and get a premium there, so you go ahead and take your investment and move it to the new place.
Yeah.
That's how Alyssa and Neil did it.
Right.
We are not wealthy.
Right.
Do not think that, please.
Well, you come from an area where things are much more expensive and
Exactly.
salaries were consequentially higher.
Yes.
Exactly.
So you were both teachers too.
Yes.
Exactly.
So yeah, you were not lawyers, doctors, or anything
No.
like that. But you did live in an area where the salaries were higher because the housing cost was
we
higher.
made an investment
Right.
26 years ago.
Yeah.
And the houses went
The
up.
investment paid off,
Right.
but it wouldn't have paid off where we lived.
No.
We couldn't do this where we live.
No. Like you said, you would never been able to afford this house up north there.
Never.
Well, we couldn't redo our house. It was too much to even redo.
And
Right.
you should see their view. Oh
Yeah.
my God,
For sure.
their view is amazing.
Yes.
You guys, eventually we'll get you over there, Josh.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
beautiful.
Well,
It's the most beautiful view.
we better get going, but it's really good. Thank you guys for
Thank
taking us in the clubhouse,
Good.
and we will see you
Thanks,
soon.
guys. That's great. That's
Take
great.
care.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
I usually don't get into the clubhouse.
Yeah, but that was fun.
What I could do is.
You did take us in the one in Sierra Noah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. I don't think it was locked, or maybe the builder was with
I
us.
think the builder came with us that
Yeah.
day. Sierra Noah is what I consider to be like the up and coming area. It's like the next, but Clermont right now, most places is going to take you 25 minutes to get to Disney World,
Right.
and that's the issue. But there's a new community coming in. We don't have prices. That's right, like 15 minutes from Disney, but it's still got the lower priced Clermont zip code.
Yep.
So that helps.
And Clermont schools are pretty good.
Well, I'm glad you said that. I don't like the
There.
quote
So
on
so
schools.
here's where, and I'm allowed to say this. I'm a teacher too. So Orange County's the best of the best. Orange County also has the highest property taxes. Orange County schools are very, very good. You know, high schools always slip a little bit, but the elementary schools are some of the best in Florida. As far as, and here's this Laurel, the one that was
This is a
about
Laurel model.
350.
It
how
should
many-
be 350.
Yeah, how many square foot was that? 1,800.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so guys, I'm probably gonna have to switch connections to get this to go where I want it
Why
to. So
don't
stay
I'll
with me
take
here.
You a little bit different way back to the car,
Yep, sounds good.
and I could show you basically where I live,
Okay,
and
let's see
past
here.
some of the other homes and stuff. But yeah, now this here is a Cordell model.
Okay.
Those would be under 400. We just passed one. It's okay, but that has the primary bedroom downstairs and bedrooms upstairs. They don't have a model of that. But again, we're looking at brand new, and that comes at a premium price.
They liked my Midwestern trailer park comment. Yep. Hey, I used to live in a place, you know, with a lot of those, and I had a lot of friends that lived there. Nothing wrong with it, but that's just, you know, there's a certain.
And hey, they seem to get through the hurricanes no problem.
They do. That was another question. How did the trailers do in the hurricanes? There's building codes down here are very strict. After Hurricane Andrew, they changed the building codes. Very
Absolutely.
strict. So that's why you want to get newer builds, like Victor said. After 2005, you're going to have all those 9. After 2009, you're going to have all those building codes. The builders
2005 as well.
are
2005.
required by law to implement. So real quick, guys, let me see what I need to do here. I may have to switch out. Okay. All right, looks like we're still okay. We're still okay.
Okay, we're getting a red light so I can point. If we went straight here,
Yeah.
it would take us right into Disney World the way we came.
Yes.
We're going to just turn here, go up my street, go by the Grand Floridian.
You want to go up Sidell?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that
All
okay?
right. That's fine.
Great. Now,
I want to ask again, are people having to bid over asking price on resales to actually get one down there? That's a good question.
sometimes they do. Yes, they do. We just had one sell that went, one of my associates listing, but it was just 1% over. Okay? And I still believe it will be within the appraised value. So she priced it to be competitive, and she sold it quickly, and it went 1% over. That's not a lot.
Yeah, this is going
yes,
to be a bad spot here.
Okay.
No, I think we're okay for just a
Okay.
second. Guys,
Over
give
to
us... Oh, this is Avalon Cove.
This is one of my favorite builders. This is Jones Homes. They put every extra feature in it. A lot of times they nickel and dime you for
A lot of builders do nickel and dime you a little bit.
They have everything that you people really want as standard, like high cabinets, quartz, thick baseboards. All those things are people usually upgrade to. So they said, let's start with those. And that's now, of course, their homes are from 700 to 1.2, but it's a beautiful little community.
Right.
Now the thing is, that community doesn't have any community features. There's nothing, because then you wouldn't want a small community like that to have a community pool, because you'd be sharing it with 30 people. Is going to make your HOA fees very high. If you want to point out the high school.
So yeah, here's the new high school, Horizon West. It's not got a name yet, I don't think, but it's
basically called
Horizon West High School. Yeah. It says High School Relief Project right now. Your tax dollars at work, Orange County. So this is it, Orange County Public Schools at your service. Let me turn up the quality just a little bit. And yes, we've had this question several times, but about people wanting to see lower priced homes. I get it, guys. I get it. I'm not in that $600,000 price range either. And honestly, that was only the biggest house we looked at. But we'll show you some another time.
Find some homes. If you go to my live streams, I frequently go to homes that are more cost effective.
Yes. We just wanted to kind of start with one that was really close. But again, you're going to pay to be really close.
Some of
you
these
can see the
homes
fireworks from here
will be
too.
In the 300s, yes. In fact, this community here, now a resale in here, you can get in the 300s.
In the townhomes.
In the single family homes up here. And this community has a viewing area where you can view the fireworks. Right, you just have a perfect line. They built the community to look at the fireworks.
Wow.
So, now the homes start in resales are probably 360s, something like that.
Watermark.
Yes, I love this community, and this is one of the communities I was looking at. And here's some apartments here.
So again, sorry about the potato quality, but at least it looks like it's going, so that's good.
This is a new shopping plaza that they're building.
Oh, a
here.
Shopping plaza. That's interesting because it's just residential here right now.
Well,
for the most
yes,
part.
and so they're going to have like Italian ice. There's going to be a Starbucks, of course. I wish it was Dunkin' Donuts. They're going to have a Walgreens. There's going to be a chicken restaurant, and there's going to be a craft beer restaurant. Nice. So all in there. So that's going to be walking distance from my
Derek,
community.
that's crazy. Houses in Canada area are going for hundreds of thousands of dollars over asking and a bidding war.
It can happen.
I wonder.
Here
So
too.
why in Canada is the housing market so hot? That's crazy.
That I didn't know about.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, probably maybe not in the rural areas, but you're talking about in the cities, maybe.
The problem is, if a lot of people only have the down payments, so if a house is really worth $500 and it gets priced at $600 in a bidding war, well, are you going to come up? You're going to pony up that extra $100,000?
Right.
It becomes very difficult because your loan will only be for what the house can appraise at.
So basically, guys, we're driving around the northwestern side of the Disney property here. This isn't Disney
my
property,
community
but yeah.
right here. I am 1 mile as the crow flies from Disney World. I see the fireworks in my backyard.
Awesome. So yeah, 1 mile from Disney.
And 2 weeks after I moved in, they shut off the fireworks.
Yeah, right?
That was heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking.
So guys, we are hopefully everything. So we are on Sidell Road. Sidell Road goes between the Avalon Road, which we were just on by Waterley, all the way over to Fiquette Road and down to Reams Road, which is behind the Magic Kingdom. We're going to take you behind the Magic Kingdom and back to McDonald's so I can get to my car and head out. But yeah, so definitely this is a really nice little area here. This is considered...
I take this way to go to Disney World.
Is this considered Windermere?
No, we're not in Windermere yet. We'll be there in a minute.
This is Winter Garden. Okay.
So up here is the Summer Lake area in Hamlin.
Yes.
Summer Lake is an established development. You could get a resale in there, you know.
We looked at some for like $280.
But that was a while ago.
Yeah, so they're up now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we looked at some in Summer Lake, the really small ones for $280.
Okay.
But you're Summer Lake, you are on Magic Kingdom's doorstep.
Oh my God, don't you? Yeah.
I mean, guys, we'll show you how close we are to the Magic Kingdom right now.
I
It's
feel
insane.
I'm closer because I'm on the, but I can't get there closer. I have to go up here to get.
Somebody
I have to drive 1 mile up this way.
Right.
Then I turn here.
Somebody
So-
said you sold them a house in Clermont, and they're very happy.
Oh really? Is that Costurco, Sue?
Yes, Sarah, Sue, yes.
Yay, Sue! I love that house they bought.
So that's Summer Lake
Boy,
right
did
there.
they buy at the right time.
Yeah.
Right up this way is Hamlin Town Center.
Right.
That's where you got the giant Publix. You've got a Walmart. You've got all the shopping coming in. Huge shopping development.
And
Huge.
actually, over this way too, if you go left up Fiquette Road, Independence is up that way.
Yes, Independence is there. There's some great homes in there. I will tell you, my customers came to look
that's
at
awesome,
homes in
MR.
there,
Okay.
and they were sold the day they got listed.
That's crazy.
So they may not, you know, the thing is, that's why I say you need to be pre-approved. Because if now you go and you say, well, now I'm going to go call my lender, and it's Saturday, you're not getting that house.
Because somebody else will grab it that's already
Somebody's been
pre-approved.
pre-approved.
Yep.
And you don't want to find out that you can't afford that.
So Morris said a lot of people are moving out. What do you say? Some people are moving away from larger cities to smaller ones in Canada.
Yeah.
New Zealand homes, three bedroom, $700, $700,000. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's it's just different everywhere you look. Florida is very competitive, I will say. And so this is Fiquette Road.
Yes, and right in front of us is a new development coming in.
Dreamfinders. I
Yes.
liked some of their homes we looked
They
at.
have beautiful homes. And
Yeah.
I will tell you, now this community over here,
It's DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com, guys.
yes,
All his information is on there. It's easy to remember. It's also in the description. So this is Reams
my
Road.
links.
Reams Road, and we're going to be in Magic Kingdom's doorstep here in just a couple minutes. It is very
oh my
close.
God, I was so excited when this opened. I was here live the day this opened up.
And there are some older homes here too.
Oh yeah.
So if you find one, so here, if you're talking, I mean, granted, these are very nice, but if you find one here, that one's a couple million probably, or $1 million.
Oh sure.
But if you find one, here that's a little bit older, where either somebody, has gotten older and their family sold it or something, that could be, cheaper.
And these condos sell in the 200s. I just saw one that was bank owned. I never see bank owned properties anymore.
So
at all.
so those were around, that was in the 200s.
In the 200s, yeah. They have garages. They're condos, not townhomes. They're
Okay.
shaped like townhomes, but they're really condos.
What's the difference?
What's the difference is a townhome is easier to buy because you own the land underneath.
Oh,
A condo
condo, you don't own the land.
Windermere Isle, this is beautiful. I was here when these were being
So we're in
built.
Windermere now.
Yes. I don't like houses that are built along a road. I'm telling you, because you never know. If this goes to 4 lanes, you've got a car in your backyard.
Thanks for listening, Neil. Yes, you guys were awesome. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Here we have
Matami,
Legato,
yeah.
Matami Homes. This is also a very, very good builder. I
So
love
how much
their
are these
stuff.
townhomes going to be right here?
These are being in the 300 to 400s.
Okay, so they're a little nicer, new build, and a real nice builder.
And they're Windermere.
And again, this is literally at the doorstep to Magic Kingdom. We're almost there, guys.
When you see where we are, and there's a Presbyterian
Yeah, there's a church right
here.
there. Sorry, I just missed it, but yeah.
Yes, but when
There's 5.5 acres if you
when
want
I
to want to buy a lot.
yeah, and that has changed in value.
Oh my gosh, 5.5 acres now. You could build a little tiny development on that, and people would
You could
pay
build-
good money for that.
You could, if you get approved for it. This is resales here. I love this
The
community.
preserve, yeah.
This community, these 2 communities here, you could get a resale in here. Now, they're pre-2009, so they may need new windows and things like that, but they're fantastic homes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're so great. Now, this is the other section of Legato,
Okay.
but they have the fireworks literally going off in their backyard.
So here we go, guys. There's an older home right there, by the way.
Yes, I would love to get that.
And these are Disney apartments, I believe,
Yeah,
aren't
these
they?
are apartments. I don't think
And
they're
this
condos.
stoplight, we're Disney World.
Disney World, right here.
Now, these are cast member apartments right here, Buena Vista Place.
Yes.
And this is, there's the castle.
There's the castle right there.
Right there. Did everybody see the castle? That's the castle.
I'll stop until I get somebody behind me. Oh, there I got someone. So this is Floridian Way.
Floridian Way.
This road is new as of a year and a half ago.
It is, yeah. It goes all the way down by Grand Floridian. But guys, I'm going to show the castle to you right here. Give me just a second. So, and there are some apartments here. But can you guys see the castle right there? That is Cinderella Castle right there. And you saw how close it was to those homes. Just unbelievably close. And the fireworks launching area is just over here. But that's, by the way, that's engineering right behind the Magic Kingdom there. So there you go, guys. Cinderella Castle. Do you know where they launch the fireworks from? Is it right here?
Right back here.
Back here behind the trees
What
there.
they do is they spray the trees with water beforehand.
Okay.
And they wet down the whole area. And then the fireworks go off.
So awesome.
So my house is if when we get down to Grand Floridian, it's directly 1 mile that way. So I'm like the closest development to the castle from the west side.
So sorry the castle was hard to see, but LSU Mom says she could see it. Now we're in the good cell signal area. Look, there's the tower right there. Now we don't have any problems with lag. I hate potato quality streams, but at least you got to see some things.
Yeah. Oh, I get that a lot when I'm live streaming up in Mineola and things like that. So, like Mineola has much more competitive home prices.
It's interesting though. We were showing in that Legato. I mean, you could, if it was legal, which they won't let you because it's private property. If it was legal, you could walk to the castle from your house.
You could if they had sidewalks.
Yeah, they don't have sidewalks that go up there, and they won't let you walk through that backstage area.
And I could walk to the castle if I could just put a little bridge over that darn creek.
Yeah, there you go.
But that's what and with me...
There are rentals, yes, guys.
Me, I was, there's rentals around here. I mean, you just have to... If you want a rental, don't go to someone like me. Because a real estate agent will try to sell you a house. Because they don't make any money doing a rental. Nobody makes any money. And I don't like that attitude. But I will direct you without any problem to the way you can get a rental. I just don't leave my house to go look for them because I don't get paid.
Right.
And I like to tell people, I'll help you, no problem. I know the area. There's some great rentals up in Windermere. Oh my God.
And there is the Grand Floridian, guys.
That's the Grand Floridian, right there.
So you see how close that was to that neighborhood there.
So
and this is public roads. You can drive on this. Even though it seems like you're backstage, you are allowed to drive on these roads.
I can go to lunch there. Once a month, I go to lunch at the Grand Floridian. I get my 10% off. I have my Caesar salad. I'm very happy.
So guys, so it's just Victor and I talking right now. If you're watching the stream earlier, it was probably Neil that you heard talking.
Yes.
So people were asking who was talking. I think maybe somebody's behind. Looked at Legato, but nothing was available. Yep, so we got some cast members off work here. This is where they park over here, so they have to walk a little bit, but so there you go.
Yeah, if I'm coming in for lunch, I can go to lunch here, then go on the monorail. You know, it's right here.
Oh, they want the clipboard off the dash. Oh, thanks. Okay, no worries. All right.
So now I would, if I took this way in, I can go right to Magic Kingdom.
Yep.
If I'm going to Disney Springs, I still could take this way.
This is
or I can go the
Oak Trail Golf Course, I believe.
The Western Way area. Yeah. So there's the
Grand Floridian entrance.
Grand Floridian.
Jeff Smith wants to pass on his regards to you.
Oh, Jeff. Hello.
There's the wedding
Jeff
pavilion.
watches my live streams frequently. I'm not doing one Sunday because it's Easter, so most of the offices are closed. So have a nice, happy Easter. My niece was a manager at the Grand Floridian in the management program.
Yeah.
So she did the Grand Floridian, and she did, and I will tell you,
Shades of green, guys.
That experience helped her get a very, very high profile job. She learned so much from it.
It's awesome. And there's the TTC parking over here.
The Polynesian is right there.
Yep, Polynesian's right there, and this is Magic Kingdom parking. This is main parking, which you know is not, if you've been here, of course most of you have, it's not close to the park. It's very far away, actually. And they are doing some construction here, by the way. We'll give you a little update here.
Oh, wow.
Yep, you're now on Floridian Way. That's right. So...
Yeah, I didn't know they were doing this.
Yeah, they're doing a little overpass over here. Not a little. It's nothing little about that. It's a big overpass. But there's back parking for Magic Kingdom. There's all the sleeping trams back there. They're not being used, guys. The trams are a little lonely.
I wish they would use them.
I know.
It is a long walk.
You mentioned cast member apartments. Is that college program cast or any cast? I think it's college program.
I don't think so. I think it's...
Oh, is it international maybe? It depends. I'll have to ask. You have to ask a cast member. I'm not sure. There are different types of cast housing. There are some for any cast member. There are some for college program, and there are some for the international exchange program.
And now we're on to World Drive. You could take World Drive right into Celebration.
All the way to Celebration. That's right.
I lived in Celebration for 5 years. I had a house.
So Victor's information, guys, Disney@yourdoorstep.com.
Yeah. But you know, after a while, I realized I could get much more bang for my buck in Winter Garden.
Yeah. And this is all new. I mean, not new, but new-ish. All the overpass here. If you haven't been here for several years, this used to be Hess stations here. There's Speedway now, and there's the overpasses and everything else. But in the car care center, if your car ever breaks down, that's a place to go. They can help you out there. AAA works out of there. But yeah, there's so many. There's the Magic Kingdom main entrance. Victor does live stream, guys. He does on his own Facebook page
and YouTube most Sundays. So just sign up there on Facebook or YouTube.
The musician cast members get their own separate area so they can practice. You know, that's a good question. I don't know.
Wow, interesting.
Wake up the sleepy trams. I know, right? We were leaving Magic Kingdom one time, and a tram driver was so funny. He was like, "Oh, don't wake the sleeping trams!" Like there was some sitting there. Here, guys, here is Tower of Terror and the Swan and Dolphin.
So this is one of the ways I can go to Disney Springs as I get off here. And
Yeah.
cut across
to Epcot Center Drive. I love it that road, Epcot Center Drive, it's still called Epcot Center, even though Epcot's dropped the center, but the road's still called the same thing. It's the monorail, which is not being used to Epcot. Thank you, Donna. Posted Victor's YouTube channel as well. You don't post on there as much, right? Or you do sometimes?
I do. I go live from my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Because my thing broadcasts to 4 different places at once.
That's good.
So, you know, also, if you like my Facebook page, which is on Disney at Your Doorstep, you can find me there.
Jay wants to know how long it took to get used to the Florida heat. It didn't take that long because Indiana's really hot in the summer. The biggest adjustment was August and marching band. That was rough, but you know, you just drink a lot of water and go from there. When I started seeing spots, I knew it was time for the kids to go in because I'm a pretty heat tolerant person. So
yeah, I find I don't mind the heat. What I do mind is when we get cold, like we were
last night
over the winter. This was the coldest winter in 10 years for me. It was
really chilly for sure.
And I've been, you know, I really freeze when I go up north. I mean, I am frozen. So I think your tolerance goes down.
It does.
For cold, and so I don't have any problem with it, but I'm different.
Nikki says Jenna takes us merch shopping. Now Josh takes us house shopping. Victor has a great YouTube channel. Thanks, Allie. Appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
We were going to start at Coronado, but we realized they probably wouldn't let us park there, so that's why we started at McDonald's.
Yeah, it worked out.
Yep.
So here we are on Buena Vista. If I was to go take the other way around, I'd go right to
Disney
Springs and let's see, and Tower,
Riviera.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted to know. You mentioned development, the lower zip code in Clermont, 15 minutes from Disney. What was the community?
A Kagan Crossing.
Oh yeah, Kagan Crossing. Yep, and that's just up the road from 192, which is nice. It's not that far.
Yes, it's
Here's
so
Coronado.
you wouldn't be more than 15 minutes to Disney right there.
No, it'd be very close.
And they've got 2 great builders coming in.
There's the new tower there.
Things are selling so quickly.
If you're gonna move, now's the time. That's for sure. If you can,
to start thinking about it, to prepare.
Everybody's coming.
Yeah. So, like I have customers coming in, and I'm like, well, I don't know if that's going to be available with the day you arrive.
Wendy, my husband is definitely not going to understand why I'm packing the house up after the stream. This drive is so comforting.
And this is Western Way here.
Yep, that's the one. So that's what we took at the beginning of the stream.
This will take you right out to where we were.
Yep.
Horizon West, Winter Garden, just 3 miles down that road. And the new over 55 community, which is amazing. And then there's the Winding Bay, which we saw. There's the road to Clermont, and then you can also make your way to Kissimmee and Davenport. When I used to live in Davenport for the first 5 years that I lived here, I would go down this road, then turn onto Avalon, or turn onto Hartsog.
Yep, Hartsog. Yep.
Hartsog, and take that into the 192, and then I'd be home.
Nice.
In Davenport. So.
Yeah, Davenport. My parents used to live in that area too, and it's nice because it's cheaper. It's close, but it's just I-4. Once they get I-4 fixed, here's the other thing that I think about. It may be 5-10 years, but if I-4 ever gets fixed, the Davenport prices are going to go up too.
Well, right now it's the biggest drawback of Davenport is
the commute.
Is the commute and other things. Sure.
If you do it at it's schools. If you do it at midnight, it's fine. But if you drive during the middle of the day, between US 27 and Davenport exit 58 and also 429, that whole area in there, it's about 6 or 7 miles. Mm-hmm. It's just a parking lot almost the entire day.
Yes.
So yeah.
When I was
Hey Brandy and Dave.
Before COVID, when I was staying in Davenport for 8 months before my house was built, I would get stuck trying to get on the 4 for 15 minutes, and it was awful. It was awful.
Yes.
Now because of COVID, there's not a lot of people down here, but it's still pretty bad there.
Yes. Yes, you need a reservation to go into a resort. You can get a dining reservation. We couldn't find any, but yeah, you can get a dining reservation to go to a resort, or sometimes a mobile order depending on the resort. But most of the time you have to have a. There's All Star right there. Most of the time you do have to have either a reservation or a dining reservation. Mm-hmm. What's the best place around Disney for first-time home buyers and young professionals?
It depends on what your price point is.
It's got to be a price point type thing.
But I would say Clermont is really good. I think you'll be pleased with the schools there, and you could probably get a resale home at a competitive price. So that's a good area to be in, and you'd be only at most 25 minutes to Disney. Now Clermont's very, very big.
It is.
You could be up in northern Clermont and be 40 minutes from Disney.
Yep.
And then there's Mineola is a terrific area.
Yep.
I just closed a house up in Mineola. I don't think can I go this way? Well, I'm gonna.
I did.
Anyway, so I just closed on a house in Mineola. It was very competitive.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a 4-bedroom house, and it was under $400.
Yeah, and Mineola is what, 30 minutes away? 40?
Yeah, 30. Groveland.
Yep.
Get some great stuff in Groveland.
I wish there was a YouTube drive from MCO to Pop Century. Oh yeah. One of these days we should do some drive videos. That would be fun. Mm-hmm. All right. So, lots of prayers for those traveling Interstate 4. Yes, for sure.
Well, great.
Thanks, everybody. Yeah, so we're going to wrap this up here in just a minute.
Oh my God, it's already 5:30.
Yeah,
wow.
Back where we started, I'm going to go have dinner with the family, but thanks for being here, everybody. Definitely, obviously, go check out Victor's website. Again, it's disneyatyourdoorstep.com. If you have a question that he was not able to answer on the stream, he would be glad to answer it.
Email me.
There's his phone number, his email, everything is there. He will be able to answer your questions as soon as possible, and point you in the right direction. And he's good too. If he feels like you need somebody else, like for rentals or whatever, he will be the first to tell you, no, you should talk to this person instead or whatnot. But definitely talk to him and let him know that Resort TV 1 sent you, or let him know you saw him on the stream.
Please.
And go from there. Yeah, Clermont does have beautiful orange groves.
They sure do, and they also have a lot of horse ranches and things like that. A lot of good, diverse community there.
Yes. Is there a Matami development with no CDD? I don't know. It's depending. Is there a Matami development with no CDD?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But again, like he said before, you're going to pay it in the price of the house, or you're going to pay it in the fee. It's just kind of depending on where they put it. But so anyway, if you want to see the tour of the McDonald's, we did that earlier. We also have some other awesome sponsors, so go check them out in the description. We got MickeyTravels.com. If you want to book your trip down here, obviously talk to MickeyTravels.com. If you want a DVC room, like at the Grand Floridian or anywhere else at a fraction of the cost, check out David's DVC Rentals, dvcrequest.com/TV. And of course, we mentioned Victor and and his website, DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com, and just make sure you ask all the questions.
Yeah, I'm there for you.
So, and if you want to find out how all the Disney rides were created, visit and go to Amazon, and Behind the Ride on Amazon is a great book. It's easy to search. You just literally go to Amazon and type Behind the Ride, and you can find out all the secrets about your favorite rides. This is so cool, Josh and Victor, Pat says. Thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
Thanks, Magical Paradise. Yes, he's very knowledgeable, guys. So, and this is just a fraction of some of the stuff he and I and my wife discussed, when we were looking for our own home. So definitely talk to him one-on-one. And, like he said, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. It's different for each person. So that's why you really just have to talk to him. So, and then after Behind the Ride, definitely, if you want your house cleaned, we have 2 awesome cleaning services. Up in New Hampshire, our friend Chompson Sunshine, clean-look.com. You can make your home or business as clean as this whole beautiful McDonald's here. Clean-look.com. Tell them Resort TV 1 sent you for 20% off of your cleaning service. Got 2 helicopters here, guys. So we got clean-look.com. And also, if you're in the Central Florida area, This Clean Life on Facebook, facebook.com/thiscleanlifellc. She also does move-in cleaning or move-out cleaning. So if you are moving and you're here in Central Florida and you just want to move to a different house, or if you're moving in and you're buying a resale and you want somebody to clean your resale before you move in, she can do that. So that is facebook.com/thiscleanlifellc. And then finally, we have Corner Sports Store. You can get a Resort TV 1 hat or mask, cornersportsnb.com. So go check them out, guys. So thanks, everybody. We certainly appreciate you. Thank you, Victor.
Thank you.
And yeah, so that's about it for now, guys. Let's see if our selfie mode works. Let's see how it works, everybody. All right, just in case we get cut off. Bye, everybody. I'm going to try the selfie mode. I'm going to chance it. That's my helicopter. That's right. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, everybody. All right, we're going to be brave, and we're going to try a selfie mode.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Here we go. If the stream dies, you'll know why. Wait just a second here. It worked. Okay. So thanks, everybody. This has been a lot of fun. I'm glad selfie mode worked. We'll see you very, very soon. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. So for now, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.